Hello, 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 everybody.
You're now watching the captain.
Welcome to episode 15 of Pull List Therapy. I'm your co-host, Captain Diesel, and I'm here with my other co-host, Dr. Kaori Knight. How are you doing?
I have a cookie.
Multiple, I guess, because you've been smacking them hoes like the last 2 minutes.
First of all, it's the same cookie. I put it down so I can fix my hair.
Right.
I only have two cookies.
I mean, burning the fuck. That shit's burned about a minute.
What? No.
Oh, shit, that
It's a
shit was
normal
looking.
fucking cookie.
That shit was looking like it been through some shit. What's good, y'all? We are going to be talking about some comics today. Again, I believe Ernie and JP will probably put on today, possibly. They said they were, but I don't know if they got busy. So if they do, you guys will see them. If not, you guys will just have our pretty faces per the usual. We today, though, are going to be discussing some fun stuff. The fun stuff being the Eisner Award nominees. And if you guys are not familiar, the Eisner Awards are essentially the Oscars, the Emmys of the comic book realm. Anybody of the who's who is going to be getting a award or getting a Eisner. And we have had some really dope nominations this year from some special people that I personally rock with, as well as Kaori, that I'm assuming, because, she don't be knowing writers like that or artists. She's be out here living like Larry. But that being the case, I'm excited to get into some of this stuff. So I have the entire nomination list pulled up here. I gotta make sure I just share it to the share screen because I was being stupid and didn't put this up ahead of time. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, cool. Getting into it. We have a couple categories. We have best story. We have, oh my God, I gotta go to the screen. We have best short story, best one-shot single issue, best continuing series, best limited series, best new series, best publication for early readers, best publication for kids, best publication for teens, best humor publication, best anthology, best reality-based work, best graphic memoir, best graphic album new, I guess.
Best graphic what?
Yeah, best graphic album new. I'm not sure what that entails. If that's like music entitled this, I'm not sure. Best graphic album reprint. Best adaptation from another medium. Best U.S. edition of international material. Best U.S. edition of international material Asia. Best archival collection / project strips. Best archival collection / project. There's a lot of fucking categories in this. Best academic / scholarly work, best comics related periodical journalism, best comic related book, best publication design, best web comic, best digital comic, best writer / artist, best penciler / inker, best painter / multimedia artist, best cover artist, best coloring, best lettering. So we're getting into like a lot of the fun stuff near the bottom, and some of the other stuff is here at the top. So let me just scroll back up and we'll go through like each one of these throughout the show and look at the nominees and kind of go off of and give predictions on who we believe will win and who we there again, a lot of fucking categories. Scroll. Okay, here we go. And Ernie is here as well now, so I can get him into the stream now. Let me get back on the group stage. Ernie, how you feeling, brother?
Oh, you know how we do. Doing good.
I'm excited to get into this. This is my first year covering the Eisners. So a question I have for you, and maybe you or JP, whichever one of y'all niggas got in first. The creamy niggas get in last, apparently.
You know how it is.
I'm assuming. True. You are the creamiest of the niggas, and you were here early. I'm proud of you.
I was here on time. So.
Thank you. Dr. Kaori Knight being the creamiest of the niggas is diabolical.
So rude.
Just diabolical.
Right, just so rude.
Well, looking at the Eisner Awards, Ernie, my question would be again: is this like a good? I've equated it to the Oscars and Emmys for people who may not have covered it beforehand. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. No, that's a very fair assessment.
And I've asked you this question before, and I think this is a big point of contention as to why people said the Oscars are so important when the Center conversation was going around. Because I do think there are a lot of people that have the general consensus around the Grammys or the Oscars, especially when you're black or minority or any POC. Like, we don't determine our success based off of these awards. But we do know that there is a lot of financial investment or at least financial benefit for a creative winning one of these awards. Is that the similar thing for the Eisners? Are you able to like request more of a pay rate or maybe have more pull in certain areas from what you've heard?
That has been my understanding of it. Basically, you know, it's not to say you're guaranteed money, but I mean you can ask for more money and you will not be like there's two things. There's two things that can dictate what you know the kind of money you could probably make in the comics industry. It's going to be previous successes and an Eisner. Those would be like the two key things. Like case in point, if you are the reason why like a Sanford Green can command as high of a price as he can, not to say because he isn't good, because he is good, but it's because he has been connected to past works that have won Eisners. Like he is connected to Bitterroot, which has won an Eisner twice. With him at the helm on both occasions. He's also you not only been connected to books that have won Eisners, he's also been connected to the books that are very successful or very well known. So like, yeah, when you're a guy like a Sanford Green, you can walk into a room and be like, this is my fucking price. And I would imagine between the two, even just having the one, but definitely between the two, he can be like, yeah, take it or leave it.
And I'm curious when going through some of these, obviously a lot of these are going to be things that we know of, like the temporals, the Roots of Madnesses, as far as indies go, the absolute stuff. Like we're aware of these publications and these publishers and these writers and artists. I'm curious as like how indie these get in regards to the total landscape.
It gets very indie. You're going to see, I'm going to promise you're going to see a lot of books you've never heard of.
Interesting. I'm curious too.
That like when we ran through them yesterday, and I've been doing this for not as long, but like we've been covering the Eisners pretty regular since I've been doing the Blur Cave. A lot of the books, I usually find myself saying, oh, I've never read this before. Or it's a book I've heard about but never read.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll get put on some new stuff here. Are you ready to dive into it? You got anything else you want to say?
Yay, let's go.
Jesus. All right. Starting off with best short story, we have Blood Harvest in Brain Damage by Shintaro Kago. Hopefully I didn't mispronounce that name. And fair warning for y'all ahead of time, I am likely to butcher pronunciations of certain names. So y'all breathe with me here, or give me some grace. Translated by Zach Davidson by Fantagraphics. Now, Fantagraphics is a new publisher that I've not heard of before. Looking it up, it's Fantagraphics Books. They're an American publisher of alternative comics and classic comic strip anthologies, manga magazines, and graphic novels. So they do a variety of things. They were founded in 1976. Ooh, okay. So they've been around for a minute. Next is by the same publisher, The Curse Room in Brain Damage. So I guess is the actual anthology series of book that we're talking about in Brain Damage.
Yeah. The book got nominated twice, but for two different stories.
Right. Football is Not War by R.K. Russell and Wilfred Santiago in Come Out and Play, the Queer Sports Project Stack Deck Press. Again, another one I've not heard of. Next is Red Snapper in the Rhea again by Michael D. Kennedy in Milk White Steed, drawn in Quarterly as a publisher. Trapped with an app, APP. I like that. I'm assuming it has something to do with the technology in that aspect. Oh my God, brother, y'all killing me. Suparna Sharma and Natalie Obiko Pearson by Bloomberg News. So I'm not familiar with any of these. Are any of y'all read these?
I'm familiar with Fantagraphics, but like that's only because of this book. So
hold on, let me get it switched up.
The Santos sisters, okay. Which won an Eisner the last time around, I believe.
Yeah, I remember y'all talking about that in the last one that y'all did. So we just gonna speak right through it. If y'all don't know a lot to say, I have a lot to say about them. I don't have a lot to say
I
about them.
don't
We'll just get
have
to the next
anything to say
one.
about until you get into like the one shots and all.
Best one shot slash single issues. Yes, Kaori.
Oh, Kiori.
I was going to say, if you scroll back up, I was listening to you butcher names. I'm sorry.
Nigga, you could have stopped me and helped me out. You saw me drowning and didn't give me no kind of fucking life preserver.
I was,
See, no, Charlie, it's because you didn't see her.
Man, let me stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm sorry. I
was going to say, I think I'm familiar with Blood Harvest. I don't know why I said a thing. Blood Harvest and the Curse Room. Honestly, if the Curse Room won over Blood Harvest, I would kind of be shocked. I don't know.
Did you read all the stories in that book in Brain Image?
Not all of them, though.
Okay. How many are in it?
No.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair. Any other thoughts?
Fair is fair.
I was specifically asked because horrors are things, so I was specifically asked to read those two. So I read those two.
Gotcha. Shout out to Maverick 77 Defender. Hello to you as well. Sorry, that 77 is on. He's in a Laker jersey now, so had to throw that out there. Moving into the West, one shot slash single issue, Absolute Batman 2025 annual by Daniel Warren Johnson, James Hurren, and Meredith McLaren. When that initially dropped, it didn't even occur to me that Scott Snyder wasn't writing the one shot. Because I'm assuming this is the clan shit, right? Where they were like, when he was just going full crazy on the ACAB bastards.
Yeah, that man went full AEW. That man went full New Japan Pro Wrestling on some Nazis, and I was here for it.
Boy, that shit was amazing. Absolute Martian Manhunter #1 by Dennis Kemp and Javier Rodriguez. It is single issue too. That first, you know what? I could. We'll talk. Yeah. Assorted Crisis Events #4 by Dennis Kemp and Eric Zawad. Oh my God, Zawadsky.
Yeah, Zawadsky. Yeah.
Okay, that's Image Comic book. Coin Opt #10, Wet Cement by Peter and Maria Hoey. Coin Op Books. So I guess there's another. I'm gonna look that up here in a second too. That's another. Seems like another super indie publication. Ice Cream Man #43. This is a story I need to get up on. One of my best friends who was putting me on the indie comics years ago. He has been trying to put me on Ice Cream Man for years, and I have not jumped on board yet because I've been getting looking sidetracked.
Ice Cream Man is good.
And lastly, we have Something is Killing the Children. A Monster Walks into the Bar #1 by James Tynan. Werther Del Edera, Boom Studios.
Werther Del Edera.
Thank you. This is definitely. I haven't read this yet, but I started Something is Killing the Children. I think I'm like 2 issues in. I've been enjoying that read very much so.
I would hope. I want it to be really, honestly, I want it to be between Assorted Crisis Events #4, Ice Cream Man, and Something is Killing the Children. I don't want Batman to win goddamn shit.
Nah. I'll say this. I'm familiar with everything except the Coin Op #10 joint.
Martian
issue of
Manhunter being put on here is sickening. I'm not gonna
lie. It's a little like personally, I don't know. I feel like one shots. Best one shot single issue. I feel like this one. I don't know. I'm iffy on them having Absolute Martian Manhunter #1 in here, but I mean I get why that issue is popular. Like it's just, but I totally agree. I don't want either of the Absolute books to walk away with that one. It's either Assorted Crisis Events, Ice Cream Man, or something.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Absolute Manhunter was a lot more gimmicky as far as like how people enjoyed it. Like that whole thing with the last page being held to the light to see the message underlying. I don't know if did y'all do that? Did y'all know that? With that
I
first
knew
issue?
about it, but I knew about it, but like it was. I knew about it because someone else told me about it before the issue came. Like before the issue was even like solicited, there was somebody who was close to Scott Snyder that was telling me about it.
Gotcha. Kaori? Well, you weren't reading that shit. Never mind. I do better than ask you about that. I don't know. Absolute Martian Manhunter for me was my first introduction to Dennis Kemp, and it wasn't bad by any means. I think I more so didn't enjoy the art, and not even just through the quality of it. I think it was a little confusing in the direction of it. Like it didn't flow as well as I think it felt very experimental in a lot of different ways, and I don't think, at least for me personally, it didn't really hit. Yeah.
Yeah,
especially in scenes where like they would show like multiple people's thoughts when he was reading, just walking throughout, and it just felt kind of all over the place.
It was a cute way to showcase the telepathy aspect, but it just I didn't give a fuck about that version of Manhunter.
Yeah, I think it had potential. I don't know. I think it could have been not saying Javier Rodriguez is bad in any means, but I think with a different artist, he could have done better.
That artwork is so terrible.
Agreed.
I hate that art.
Well, not terrible.
Much.
I won't call it terrible,
but
yeah.
It takes from the story. Look, that y'all already blocked me one time, so I don't really care. It takes from the story way too much. The art is so fucking distracting. I hate every bit of that.
Yeah, I agree with the artwork being distracting. I don't hate it. Part of me feels like maybe if I got further, because I didn't have as much of a disdain for getting further into the other issues. I think whenever they're trying to showcase the disorientation of the telepathy is where I'm like, okay, you're doing too much. Because I get it, you're trying to disorient me as a reader, but it also makes the reading of the book more difficult in that aspect. So again, from people that I've talked to when I went to different shops, they love that. That was like their favorite absolute book. Funny enough.
Well, you know what? I can tell you why people love Martian Manhunter. I can tell you why. There's one reason. There's one reason only, and it's edgelord factor. Because you know what they really wanted to call the book, right?
What?
It was supposed to be called Martian Mindfucker.
Oh, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, it was supposed to be called, and they even sneaked that little joke into the book itself. But like, it's just one of those things. It's one of those like goofy little. It's kind of like, remember when Null came out at Marvel, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's a curse word. It's a curse word." And it's like that's why they liked it. I was like, dude, I was like, calm down. Y'all are, we're all adults here, okay? I mean, I get it. I love giggling at curse words as much as the next person, but like, yeah, that doesn't like put shit on a pedestal for me. Yeah, you gotta try a little hard. Like I think that like Assorted Crisis Events #4. I know Kiori. I think you and I talked about this before. Like I think you're reading Assorted Crisis Events, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I know you know what I'm talking about. Charlie, I don't know have you read? Okay. So that specific issue is on there for a very, very, very good reason. And it's because that issue is fucking diabolical. Like it is it is heavy. It is some heavy shit. Because if I'm remembering correctly, it's the so like Assorted Crisis Event. It's about time. It's basically about a world where like time is distorted. Like so everybody's experiencing different types of versions of time travel that's involuntary. And this guy ends up living out his entire life. His whole life literally passes him right before his eyes. Like he keeps jumping back and forth between like his marriage and when like, oh, he's meeting the love of his life, and you flash for, oh shit, he's already they're already married. Oh god, oh wait, now they've already got a kid. Wait, now that kid's already going to college. Wait a minute, what happened? Wait a minute, I'm going in for the job. Wait, I've already got the job. I don't even know what I do. Wait, y'all are already throwing me a retirement party? What the there's also some other really crazy shit that happens to him too that I won't spoil, but like it's one of those books. I was like, when I got to the end of it, I was like what the cigarette meme where dude just like hold.
Yes,
that was me after the end of that episode or that issue. I was like, bruh.
It reminded me of that episode of Rick and Morty when he's playing the video game. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's playing the video game about life or whatever.
Yeah,
and he feels
like he's living off the grid.
And I was like, okay, sure. It's very heavy, but it was really good. Like I like Assorted Crisis. I said I was going to start over with it, because just to have like more content when we go into like the boycott and everything. And I was like, I'm gonna read this. I'm not gonna cover it yet, but I'm gonna read this. And then somewhere I got kind of just like looped into the world of Sword of Christmas.
I need to check it out. I've been so hesitant recently to pick up new books. I already have 15,000 books that like I'm like reading ongoingly. I'm either in my pull box or like I'm reading through Global Comics in one way or the other. And I'm just like, bro, I don't have enough time in a day. Like I just sat down today and caught up on Witchblade, and I read like 3 more issues of Philadelphia, and I'm trying to like speed run through Philadelphia before the next issue comes out, or the next trade drops for it. Whatever, maybe whatever comes. I'm behind on shit. I gotta catch up. I gotta spend like a whole day just reading comics and just trying to catch up on all my shit. Because that sounds interesting.
I don't know why I keep trying to scroll up on this and it's not on my screen.
Goofy.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's why like I had to cover it up.
Jesus Christ.
I had to cover it up.
Oh my gosh.
Keep looking at this.
So y'all both pick a sort of crisis events for that award.
Either that or something's killing the children.
Either something is killing the children, assorted crisis events, or Ice Cream Man.
Yeah. Because I can tell you right now, just based on what like I said, what I've read, just only what I've read. Yeah, those are the books that I think have the most to offer to me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Absolute Batman beat the brakes off Nazis as much as anybody else. Mm-hmm. But, you know, if I want to see Daniel Warren Johnson have people do wrestling moves in comics, I have so many options. So seeing, like, I think for a lot of people, that was their first time seeing crazy shit like that in a comic because they're not familiar with DWJ's work. But I've read Do a Powerbomb. I've read his Transformers. I have read all of his other books. That motherfucker puts New Japan Pro Wrestling moves in everything. Damn. So, I mean, motherfuckers, I have seen Devastator get RKO'd, or I've seen Bruticus get RKO'd by Devastator. So, I'm good.
RKO is crazy.
I've seen Shockwave hit Optimus Prime with the Tombstone pile driver, just literally hit that motherfucker with that shit, hit him so hard you could hear you
It's stupid, bro.
But anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll take y'all word for it because I think the Daniel for that was cool. I personally enjoyed, if we're talking about just the Absolute Batman annuals or the specials, I think the second one, the Arc M one, was one I enjoyed more. So just because it was a good way to introduce the idea of what do they call him? Is it Jack White in the Absolute universe, the Joker?
Yeah, I think it's
Jack
like
White.
That,
it's Jack something. Yeah,
it's Jack White.
Also,
or Jack Grimm? Is it Grimm or something?
I think it might be. Might be Grimm.
It's Jack Grimm. It's Jack Grimm.
Yeah. Okay.
I also want to point out, everybody talks about that first story. No one ever talks about that second story. That's another reason why I don't think it should win. Because people are only talking about the first half of it. I have not seen one single person put props. I like the second story. I like what James Herron did with the second story, but I have never heard anyone talk about that second story. They only talk about that first half. So to me, that should be disqualifying. That should be 100% disqualifying.
Yeah. Hit the comments really quickly. Here's some questions. Maverick Defender asks, what is our most valuable comic and what is our oldest comic? Keyword, you got a million of them that are yours or / your father's in the garage. I don't know if you know.
What?
Your most valuable / or oldest comic that you own.
Oh, I'd have to ask my dad what the oldest one is because he was collecting when he was in 3rd grade.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't have anything like super old. I have New Mutants #1 signed by Chris Claremont and
damn.
God, why am I blanking on motherfuckers' names?
No, I feel you. It's that time of the night.
Yeah. It's like if you'd asked me this shit like on a Saturday, like first thing, like during the show. Bob McLeod. Bob McLeod. That's who it was. Both Chris Claremont and Bob McLeod. I have the signature for that, and I have the first appearance of Gambit.
Oh shit!
Also signed. So yeah, those are my viables. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure mine is my first my static number one, just because I know that's an original like first print. Maybe I have a a signed Tom DeFalco copy of the. I don't know. I don't remember what issue it is, but I know it's the issue that Spider-Man comes back with black suit. Like it's essentially the redoing of the Amazing Fantasy 1 pose where he's holding the guy, but it's him wearing the black suit this time around. And I can't remember what issue that was.
Right after Secret. So it's like right
after Secret Wars. Yeah, I think it's a reprint though. I don't think it's an original one, but I know I saw him at a Comic-Con and he signed it for me. But I think it's a reprint.
Okay.
But it's probably the static. I think it's probably the static, just because I know that. I know for sure that's a first print. Because my homeboy got it for me at an auction for my birthday or something like that. Which I need to find any and everyone that was still around from the original Milestone team to sign that for me.
My dad says both the most valuable and oldest that we have currently would be Giant Size X-Men number 1 from 1975.
Damn.
Yeah.
So we get that shit
the actual giant book because it's in a big container.
Yeah, we got that somewhere.
Like triple OG.
Yeah, it's crazy. I wish I was around back then, bro. Next to the next category. We have Best Continuing Series. We have Absolute Batman by Scott Snyder, Nick Dragata, and others. Absolute Wonder Woman by Kelly Thompson, Hayden Sherman, and Mattia de Louis. Ulyss, thank you. The Department of Truth by James Hannon IV and Martin Simons. FML. Is it Fuck My Life? Simons? I assumed it was French. I don't know why I just felt like I was French.
Simmons.
FML by Kelly Sue DeConnick and David Lopez. The Power Fantasy by Kieran Gillen and Casper Wingard. And then shout out to our boy Moewa Adoyele with Storm, Lucas Winnick, and others. So are they counting Storm's Mightiest Mutant and the Storm?
No.
It's the same book?
No,
okay.
it's Storm.
No, it's just the Storm book was ongoing.
So that they counted 12. They counted 12 issues ongoing. Was it 12? It was like 12 or 13 issues.
Well, because it was 12 issues. But it ran the entirety. So Marvel's weird. 5 to 10 issues can be an ongoing at Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. For me, I have not. Again, I have the first trade for Department of Truth down here. Because my friend got it for me for a birthday or Christmas, and I still have to read it. I need to sit down and read it. I have not got to the Power Fantasy yet, and have not read FML. But everything else I've read, obviously.
Power Fantasy is the best X-Men book on the market right now. Fuck what you heard.
I heard you talk about it. Again, there's a million books I need to pick up. I've heard. I need to start picking up some Ed Brubaker stuff. I've heard you and fucking.
Woo! The King.
Yeah.
Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. Dude, look. I know I'm right because David F. Walker co-signed me. He said them the hardest 2 working men in comics right now. I love this goddamn Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips, man. Look, that's money.
I need to. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm trying to read Criminal at some point, but money and time.
You better get on it for that show come out. Yeah, it's coming out on Netflix.
Oh shit! Hey, there's a video for me. Easy content.
It was supposed to come out last year. But no, you're gonna learn to put some respect on the name of Teague Lawless, or rather the disrespect on Teague Lawless.
Jesus.
But no, Department of Truth is goated. That's good shit right there.
Yes, Tynan at this point, I don't think I've read anything by Tynan that I have not liked or enjoyed in some form or fashion thus far. But he's nice, and obviously I fuck my way well. I think the Storm run. I think by the end of it, because we knew that it was going into Edge Revelation, it kind of got sped up. I felt like near the end. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's just me, or I feel like I was picking up issues because I had that in my pull list, like week to week or however consistent it was coming out. And I felt like the last 4 issues kind of like just fast forwarded through a lot of shit, or bare minimum I needed to jump to other X-Men titles to understand what was going on in that one, and I was not reading no other X-Men books.
That was because of X-Man Hunt was going on also in the middle of Moreau's Storm run. That had a lot to do with it, I would imagine.
I hate it. He also told us that what was going on in Avengers was also concurrent and crossing over So between Avengers and what was happening with X Manhunt, it got and Avengers was an issue or two behind.
I hate it.
Yeah.
My favorite so far out of the ones I've read on this list is Absolute Wonder Woman. I'm not gonna lie. Absolute Batman started
Absolute
off
Wonder Woman.
really good for me because I was on the Absolute Batman train before niggas hopped on. I made my videos around it. I was there first day, and I enjoyed it. But Absolute, like this is probably my first really in-depth ongoing Absolute Wonder Woman run that I've really read, and I really enjoyed. This is like my introduction to Kelly Thompson, and she's been killing this run. And this is a Wonder Woman design that I really enjoy. Is this, yeah, I know how like I do with horror, like gothic designs, and the fact that this is like one a Amazonian in every sense of the word. This is a big mofo. Shorty is tall as shit.
That's a tribal chief.
I saw that cover of the crossover that her and Absolute Batman did. And I remember they announced that Absolute Batman in the book was 6'9", 421 pounds. And he's looking up at Absolute Wonder Woman. So I'm like, this is fucking Shaquille O'Neal in the form of a woman with the tattooed arm and the buster blade and the fucking, it was just dope to me. And I really enjoyed the story. I think even some of the art style was something that I had to grow on me a little bit. I enjoyed, I think it was issue 6 or 7 where they had like the changing of artists randomly for
that was where
issue.
Mattia Deulis came in.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that, but I'm fine with what Hayden Sherman's doing. I'm enjoying it. It's grown on me. It was just an acquired taste initially because I had never seen art like that. I think the paneling for this really makes me enjoy it. It's very experimental with the fact it's a lot of like almost. I don't know if anybody's watched. Well, everybody's probably watched the Hercules movie, but like that Greek pottery kind of designs type of situation. They tend to play around with the paneling a lot by like making it look like that in certain aspects and certain issues, and then it's dope. I'm enjoying it, and that's even with them like jumping back and forth between time to have her like convene with her childhood to adulthood, which again typically jumping back and forth in time for me with books kind of irritates me a little bit sometimes. This is a personal thing, but I've enjoyed it with this book. But in regards to you guys' favorite pick for this, who are you guys picking for best continuing series?
I'll let Kiara go first.
Power fantasy.
I mean, look.
I really
you were
do
reading
love
that.
Absolute Wonder Woman. Absolute Wonder Woman is definitely out of all of the absolute stories going on and whatever the fuck they got going on with DC. Absolute Wonder Woman is my favorite DC story, period. Thus far. However, Power Fantasy is fucking amazing. So
Yes, it is.
I would like to see but as we all know, DC, I don't want DC to win a goddamn thing.
Damn, that
They
hate
don't
in your
deserve
heart, that vitriol, I love it.
Well, I mean, it's hilarious because like Kieran Gillen, I always joke about this with his power fantasy.
So
That
like,
man
Ernie, did
walked
I walk in and
You
like,
just walked in and just completely talked over what the fuck I was talking about. You did that.
My bad. I was gonna make a joke. My bad.
I mean, yeah. What's your joke? What's your joke? It better be fucking fun.
I was gonna say that like Charlie and Kaori get inducted into like the Black Warlock Association and like while I was gone because they in here in hoods and shit.
Everyone, boo this nigga!
Wait. No, hold on. Wait.
I eat that.
Sorry, I missed that. What happened? What happened? I missed that. I'm sorry.
No, JP told a terrible joke. Terrible joke. It's like, no.
Oh, fuck.
But no, in all seriousness though, no, I tell people all the time, Kieran Gillen wrote some of the best X-Men he's probably ever written. And then he immediately went to Image Comics and wrote better X-Men. It's diabolical. This is why I always say, you really want to follow these writers. Like, don't just read their big two shit. Go follow them elsewhere and see what they do. Because that's how I kind of knew Kelly Thompson was just like on it. because I was reading her other shit. But like this, like this right here, power fantasy. I mean, I will. If there's any one criticism I have about power fantasy, it has a lot of characters, so it can be confusing if you are trying to keep up with like all the storylines. But one thing that I do appreciate that they started doing on the back half of Power Fantasy is they started putting like updates and like to like reminders of who characters were and what they've been up to like over the course of the story. And yeah, dude, those characters are all like just some of them you love to hate, some of them you just love. But like everybody's just doing like so much, and it's just like chef's kiss.
Jesus Christ! That's much. Please don't spoil the Cleveland game for me. I'm gonna go back and rewatch it at some point.
What's that?
It's this NBA shit. It's Game 7 for the first round. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. JP, what is your pick for best continuing series?
Honestly, I'm with them. Power Fantasy definitely would be the one that I would love to see win, or FML from Kelly Sue DeConnick, because like it kind of goes back to what it kind of goes back to what Ernie was saying, is the idea like when you follow different creators to their like indie content, you see them really shine. I've been screaming the praises of Kelly Sue's Bitch Planet for years. So when Kelly Sue's allowed to like go outside of DC and Marvel and cook in her own box, she makes the best shit of her career. So if FML won, I would not be upset.
Say less. For me, out of the things I've read here, because I've read like literally half. I'm going to absolute one of them, but that's just me though. Best limited series. Everyone, we have Absolute Martian Manhunter by Dennis Camp and Javier Rodriguez again. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, Rite of Springs by Patrick Horvath.
So good.
Bronze Faces by Chabot, Shof and Alexandre Tefinki. Crownsville by the GOAT Rodney Barnes and Elia Bonetti. Everything Dead and Dying by Tate Bramal and Jacob Phillips. And Out of Alcatraz by Christopher Cantwell and Tyler Crook with Oni Press.
This whole thing, this is a murderer's row. This is a murderer's row right here.
Yes.
This where the killer's in here.
Like literally the middle three of Bronze Faces, Crownsville, and Everything Dead and Dying are like my top three, where it's like any of those three could win, and I'd be a happy camper.
Honestly, there's only one book I think don't deserve to be on here is Absolute Martian.
Honestly, like really though.
Martian Manhunter does not need to be on this bitch.
Dude,
like Charlie, Bronze Faces is a Nigerian horror story. Like that shit is good.
It's more of a heist, almost more of a heist deal, but like, yeah, it's got some of that in there. But but my thing is Everything Dead and Dying.
Oh,
so fucking good.
That shit is honestly, you know what? You know they say that like zombies and shit are played out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I think when you have a good story, when you have something like legitimately good, when you could tell like an actual good human story, I'm not gonna hold you, man. That book had me. Everything Dead and Dying had me so all in my feelings.
Like when I tell you, like Charlie, like literally, this story is the epitome of don't ever let me see one of these dumb motherfuckers trying to say gay shit can't be good in comic books. Because literally, this
that book is super gay.
Jay Bromwell literally goes, "What if I give you gay rednecks in a zombie apocalypse?"
Creamy niggas, one at a time.
Fuck you.
Now, wait a minute. You know, Diesel, you're supposed to say creamy niggas. You're supposed to lick your lip and go,
creamy niggas.
It's the fact that he licked his lips, though.
Dude, licked his lips and with it. Like, bruh, like.
Please stop.
I'm surprised you ain't get a DM after that, JP.
Oh, man.
I want to reread Everything Dead and Dying just off fucking principle because
is that that farm book you were telling me about a while back?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had it on my list.
Like the whole premise is, imagine if you're the one dude in a whole town that didn't get the zombie virus, and the whole idea is when you die to the zombie virus, you're just like your zombie like body just relives the last day of your life. So this dude basically keeps feeding all the zombies in town like dead animals and shit to keep them on the same cycle. So, but then he still wakes up to his dead gay partner and their adopted black child because they had a surrogate, and he keeps just living his life over the next like 5-6 years years. But then randomly one day, a group of survivors comes to town trying to find somewhere to live, and they just start popping off. They shoot his husband, and everything starts cutting up. Everything's crazy, and he starts going on a rampage. Like, you ruined everything because y'all couldn't.
He literally was
keeping.
He was literally keeping everything on a schedule. So like everybody was doing the exact same thing that they did every day. The dead zombie mailman is still coming at the same time every day to deliver dead fucking zombie mail.
Yep. Like imagine how like I Am Legend, that scene where like Will Smith goes into the video store. Imagine if
Why
like
won't
that
you talk to me?
Right, like imagine if it was like that cardboard cutout was just a zombie he had already fed, and that zombie was just doing his day to day. Like that's the whole thing, like straight up.
And beneath the trees where nobody sees, right spring,
Bruh.
Samantha is that bitch, and if they don't come out with a third part, I'm gonna be mad as shit.
Dude, Samantha Strong.
That's a cold bear right there.
That's world's most dangerous bear.
I need to read that. I need to get to that.
Look,
again, I'm so behind on shit. Oh my god, fuck.
Dude, there's a reason why Lex Luthor was running from that motherfucker in DC.
I'm saying.
I'll say to the book that I have read outside of Absolute Martian Manhunter, Crownsville, which again, shout out to JP for the recommendation. I thoroughly enjoyed that, and that put me on to the love and the greatness that is Rodney Barnes. Because
Godfather of black horror and comic books, I tell you,
that shit was so good. If I'm looking at anything getting adapted into a short series or a movie, I need to see that adapted like ASAP. I need to see that adapted ASAP.
Imagine that as a movie. I'd pay some money for that shit.
He as well as Doug Wagner single-handedly like really made me want to write like a 5-issue like horror series. Like just tell this open and closed quick story about whatever it may be. Let the setting be the story, whatever it may be. I enjoyed this. I'm rambling out, my bad. I'm enjoying I enjoyed Crownsville, and I really hope this wins personally. It's just a personal thing for me. I have to read the other stories here. I definitely need to read Everything Dead and Dying because Kay already put me onto that like literally months ago, and I've not gotten to it yet.
It's so like the guy who wrote House of Slaughter, where my tattoo is from, and he's also writing Teen Titans, Titans, and he's also writing Cassandra Cain Batgirl, if that helps.
So what is the pick for everybody? What are we going with for each
I'm saying Crownsville or Everything Dead and Dying. Like those are the two that I'm aiming for.
Honestly, it's like picking favorite children in this category.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
sorry, because I mean, really, I'm okay. I'm just say this: as long as Absolute Martian Manhunter don't win, I'm good. Okay. Any of these other books, because Bronze Faces, I don't know the brothers personally, but they came up with my boy Gavin Guidry, who's the current artist on the Flash. And Gavin swears by them, like what he was putting on the cape. That Cajun white man put on the cape for these brothers when Bronze Faces was about to come out. So like, I
read their other book too, New Masters from Boom. They don't play.
That's another one.
New Masters.
That's another one.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if you want my heart, I would love to see Bronze Faces get it because those brothers deserve it. But yeah, as long as Absolute Martian Manhunter don't get it, I'm good.
Yeah, same.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry, Dennis. I'm sorry. If it was a Sort of Crisis events, I'd have said Sort of Crisis events is in. But it wasn't. It's Absolute Manhunter.
I'm gonna address this question in the chat because I'm hoping it's in good faith and not sarcastic in any way. Joseph Ashley 4122 asks, curious question: if you're creating a story, do I have to create a sympathetic white character, or could I create a Richie-like character to Virgil? I guess he's saying using Virgil from Static as an example.
Like he's making his own thing, or like what's going on?
Yes, like he's making his own thing. I'm assuming he's asking for his own perspective.
Like, wait, what's the context? Like, so is this someone wanting? Like,
they're wanting advice.
Character.
Yeah, they're wanting to make a white character, and they're trying to figure out what direction to take the character in, or what direction should they take the character in. I'm assuming.
Well, it sounds like they're saying I have to create a sympathetic white character? And to be perfectly honest, you ain't gotta have no white people in there.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, there's enough white people in comics. Trust me.
Yeah, I don't think you would.
Spanish. Make him Spanish. Like do something like that. Like defy expectations. Like do something else.
If you're gonna make them, I don't think you need to worry too much about them being sympathetic or a villain. If that happens, that happens. Because again, with white folk in that ilk, because I guess that's, at least for me in my mind, that's the one beneficial thing of white people stealing so much culture throughout history, is that you can pretty much have them do whatever and it would all seem realistic, because white folks will jump into anything as long as they see being enjoyable in regards to that. So I mean, it could be somebody who is raised in the hood and maybe they fucking speak like fucking, I don't know, whatever. You know the white people I'm talking about, where they grew up in the hood with you, and they have a particular type of vernacular, or the bullshit. Yeah, them. Or the traditional money white folk. Like you can make them sound a lot of different ways. But again, if you're using the characters in a setting that is based in this nigga, if the story is based in like civil rights or anything to do with like black problems or black pain, you could use them as a medium to get a point across. So long answer short, do whatever you want to do with it, B-Dog.
Yeah, I wouldn't sweat it much.
Yeah. Moving into the next title or next section, best new series, and we have a sort of crisis events again. Batman Volume 4 by Matt Fraction and George Jimenez, or is it Jorge Jimenez or George Jimenez?
Jorge
Jimenez.
Jorge Jimenez.
I don't want to hear shit from you because you don't be knowing the names of nobody, nigga.
But I know how to pronounce them when I see them on the paper.
Barely. Black Cat by G. Willow Wilson.
I know how to pronounce them.
Right. Exquisite Corpses by our guy James Tynan IV again. Michael Walsh and Pornsak Picochote. Yeah.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Pichote. Ghost Pepper by Lullaby.
Jesus Christ.
And Temporal by Big Dog, Stephanie Williams, and Asaya Fulmore with Matt Cave.
Let's go.
I have read Volume 4 of Matt Fraction because I think that was like the reintroduction of Batman, essentially, in like they put him back in the blue suit, the blue and gray joint.
Yeah.
And I think where he was dealing with Croc, I believe, if I remember correctly, in that issue.
Yeah.
I read Exquisite Corpses. I was with Exquisite Corpses day one. I haven't been pulling that since day one. I took that on my pull list because I was getting a little broke. But I've been reading it through Global Comics. I've been enjoying it though. It's been great. Black Cat, I have not read, but with G. Willow Wilson writing it and knowing that she's doing amazing things with Ivy, I just assume that that's good. I don't know if y'all have read Black Cat at all.
I've read some of it. I haven't read all of it. I'm not current.
It was okay for me.
And I know that Ernie swears by Ghost Pepper. He really enjoys that.
Yep.
I've seen art from it. Have not dove into it yet. It looked interesting. And we've already gushed about sort of crisis events. And I've read all of Temporal. Have the first issue in the trade. I thoroughly enjoyed that. And yes, definitely put a foot in that one.
Officially an Eisner nominated writer. Let's go.
Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah. Shout out to. Damn, I'm fucking up. Shout out to Stephanie Williams. Because she that nomination is well deserved, and I thoroughly enjoyed the story. If you want to, this is probably one of the stories when I'm looking at like if I want to see the most authentic niggas portrayed as like a black family, I point to this in the way that they're depicted in like what you just wear around the house, do with the conversations that they have. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this book a lot. And I think this is another, again, we're talking about things that need to be adapted or that can be adapted pretty easily. I think this can be adapted pretty easily. I think the only issue you have is like probably like CGI for some of the practical effects that, not practical effects, but the special effects that would happen in this. Exquisite Corpses was amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed it as well as like from being a horror fan. And for the people that like to have the death battles out there, it's a tournament comic. So you get to see that matchup there.
Has a bracket and everything.
Literally just imagine like killer assassin Hunger Games is the way I try to describe it to people. Is the Illuminati paying motherfuckers to have the Hunger Games. Is the best way I can describe it.
Yeah. I will say it depends. Certain characters I feel like a little underwhelming. And which I get it's gonna happen in stories like this. You're gonna have certain characters who are like hyped up to be X, Y, and Z, but then die unceremoniously because of the gag or the defy expectations, whatever it may be. So certain characters that I thought were going to be badass got offed really quickly. But
I actually liked that with the strong man in the first fucking issue.
Yeah, that was funny as
well.
fuck.
Like they introduced him like he was going to be the shit, and I said, oh, okay, and then I was like,
but a hammer to a gunfight.
Funny as fuck, actually. That's funny as shit. Not gonna lie.
Lone Gunman got that ass.
I liked that.
See, that was me with oh boy, the lover boy character. Where like they had him like they kept giving him all like the most heinous like art shit, and then that nigga just ended up getting flambéed really fucking quickly.
Listen, but you know what?
He got pretty
They
damn
hyped-
far,
but
though.
they
That was the
didn't-
thing.
They didn't hype up Fox Killer like they could have. And I like that they did that because when she came in and they went up against each other towards the end, I was like, oh, okay. I like that because they didn't like her. She had a vendetta against one person. Now, when North Carolina, Lady Charlotte, what's her name? Huh? When the mother is the one who took her out, I said, well, I'll be good and goddamn.
Hold on now, I'm still behind a little bit. Not too much. I'm behind like 2 issues.
Sir, I need you to catch up. Where do you be?
School. I just fucking finished
So
school,
do I.
nigga.
God damn it.
Yeah, you know what? I almost said something. Let me stop.
You know what? Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
What if I was going to go with this shit? Yeah, it was dope. It was dope. And that's another thing I would love. Well, matter of fact, I think it actually did get greenlit for a series, right? It's getting it.
Yes.
It's Squid of Corpses. Yeah, so we're gonna see this in show form.
I
I'm so excited for the
prophesied
casting
that shit.
news. I'm so excited for the casting for that. I really want to see who they pick, what actors they pick for these characters. Volume 4 Matt Fraction I enjoyed because I felt it was different than most Batman things I've seen because it felt like this Batman was a lot more concerning into the people more so than just it wasn't like the typical beat 'em up stuff. At least from that particular issue that I saw, it seemed like he cared about Croc as an individual. It was really invested in him being rehabilitated. And we've seen it like off and on in different aspects of the character, but I feel like that part of Batman gets lost in the brooding and the fisticuffs and all that good stuff. So shout out to Matt Fraction as far as that goes. And then y'all have already guessed about the sort of crisis events. And what can you say about Ghost Pepper at all, Ernie? Just give it a little bit of love.
I like Ghost Pepper.
It's
Damn,
really
Ernie.
good. Damn.
Listen.
Just jumped out the fucking window.
And God damn it.
No. Actually, but no, Kaori's not wrong though. I mean, she's 100% right. It's okay. So it's a fun story. You're following a couple of people. It's kind of almost like your typical like kind of I don't want to say buddy cop, but you get the idea, like people who don't really know each other particularly well suddenly being like kind of thrown into a situation where they're having to be, I guess, reliant on the other. You know, you got one character who basically is kind of almost like the man with no name, but like he has like a dark past. You know, he's like done some wild shit at some point. He's stupid, like ridiculously tournament banned powerful, like way more powerful than any other person has any right to be. And you have another protagonist who like she's nothing like him in any way whatsoever fashion, but like where he's like a badass fighter, she's like a badass cook. Like you ever watch like you ever play like the like Breath of the Wild? You're doing like a cook and they're doing like the do. That's how I feel like whenever she cooks with those ghost peppers. Like I feel like I'm just watching the peppers like roll around in the skillet, and she's making like some fire ass food. But basically,
they're literal like jalapeno, like they're literal ghost peppers.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, basically. But it's like a special kind that's like so fucking hot that like only someone as powerful as the other character can actually do anything with it. But yeah, they basically caught him in this whole thing. Like there's this whole like future dystopia, like kind of wasteland wanderer type of vibe. And you know that there's like a history that's been like rewritten. Like there's basically how they say like, the history is written by the victors. It's kind of one of those scenarios where like the people who are in power have lied about the way things are. And that's kind of what it's up to our heroes to do, is to step in and unfuck the situation, basically.
Tell us.
But it's really good. Very, like I said, very manga style. Like even down to the word balloons, and the way it's structured. Minus reading, from right to left.
Tell us. As far as picks, what are y'all going with for best new series?
I can't. I'm sorry.
I really want Stephanie to win this, but me understanding how the culture works, I feel like Exquisite Corpses is the front runner. I'm gonna tell you right now, if like as much as I love Matt Fraction as a writer, if Batman even comes close to winning, I'm a riot. Like literally, Batman has
DC
no
don't
place
need to
here.
win a goddamn thing.
You know, like genuinely, there is so much good indie content here. Like, I want them to win because I'm tired of just Batman winning awards. Like, yeah, is it good quality? Yes. Are Fraction and Jimenez freaking amazing? Yes. But I don't think they deserve this over, say, the Exquisite Corpses or Temporal or Ghost Pepper or Sort of Crisis events. Like, they are the ones that are the front runners. Because here's the thing. Batman can win any other time and it'd be fine. Fractions won awards for plenty of his other work. They don't need to win this. I'm sorry.
No, I 100% agree. I personally, I want Stephanie to win, but I also, when Stephanie was in my chat the other day and we were talking about it, I even said, I like, honestly, for me, if it's not Stephanie, then I would at the very least want it to be Ghost Pepper or Exquisite Corpses. I'd also want a Sort of Crisis events to win as well, but but really, I feel like Temporal was a story that was doing something that is not typical. Yeah,
I can agree. I love Temporal and I love Stephanie. Y'all niggas know how I get down about Miss Williams. But I thoroughly enjoyed Exquisite Corpses for the horror aspects of it, and even outside of the tournament aspects, I really loved how they made the actual town a character within the story. Because I feel like it would have been very easy for them just to kind of make them like a bunch of random NPCs that just get killed off for the aesthetic in this, but a lot of the characters you saw had some form of importance or some kind of character in it, which is, in my mind, difficult to do with that many characters in the story, especially when you have like a roster of like 12 to 13, 14 killers that you need to all give some kind of personality. And so using the regular people as a way of fleshing those characters out, I thought was really dope. So I enjoy Exquisite Corpses, and I would, if Stephanie can't win this, I would not mind if Exquisite Corpses won it, and then I was on the bandwagon with Ghost Pepper, even though I haven't read it yet. But I'll take y'all's word for it until I do get a chance to read it. Moving on, I think honestly I'm going to throw these next two into like a similar category because it just feels like they're the same thing. Best publication for early readers and best publication for kids. Similar like age group in my mind. All the Hulk Feels by Dan Sentat. Abrams Fanfare / Marvel. So I guess it's a collaboration there as far as publications go. The Faraway Forest, Wally's Route by Debbie Fong with Chronicle Books. The Fire Breathing Duckling by Frank Kasumo with Toon Books. Nightlight by Michael Imberly. Holiday House. Steve, A Rare Egg by Kelly Collier.
You're the one who rearranged the fucking letters.
The Cartoonist Club by Raina Telemaire and Scott McCloud. Chickenpox by Remy Lay. Creature Clinic by Gavin Ong Thon. Night Chef and Epic Tales of Friendship with a Side of Deliciousness by Mika Song. Oasis by Gongjin.
Stop. And
A
just go
song,
to the next
A Song for You and I by K.O. Neil.
This is Kay O'Neill.
K. O'Neill. But Random House graphic. For me in particular, I've not read any of these, but what I would say is I don't want to undervalue what these books are, what they can do. Because I am very much so a large advocate for comics for kids being something that is really pushed to the forefront. Because in a world full of illiteracy in this country, I do think comics are a really good way to ease kids into reading a lot more, just from the aspect of it. Not saying that the art takes away from that literary aspect of it, but I do think art being paired along with words helps people form a lot more understanding or relation from words to things that are going on. Just for the factor of if I say, what? Okay.
Go back up. So for the early readers, definitely the Fire Breathing Duckling. And then you can scroll down. And for the publication for kids, Night Chef.
Cool.
Those were the only two that I read.
Ernie, JP, you reading any of these?
Nah.
I haven't read any of these. I think I've read. There is one I've read, but it's in the next category.
Gotcha. Like Jimmer says, y'all got voter fatigue for big publishers. To an extent, for me,
I wouldn't
I
say
just
it's voter fatigue. It's more so like it's one of those things where like you've seen the motherfuckers win so many awards, and it's kind of like how the best of 2025 list for League of Comic Geeks was like absolute Batman, absolute Wonder Woman, absolute Martian Manhunter, and then a Daredevil holiday special, and then all indie books. It's like the industry is hungry for new innovative content, and it's like that meme of like the dude who's won so many awards just throwing another award into a pile. Batman is like that, where Batman has won so much where I can recognize that Matt Fraction is telling a good story. But at the same time, I would rather have 15 more Exquisite Corpses or 15 more Temporals over anything Fraction's putting out with Batman right now. Like, literally, he could put Jace Fox on that book tomorrow instead of Bruce Wayne, and I would still say that Temporal is better or Exquisite Corpses is better, because people are hungry for innovative content. And, oh my God, a psychiatrist has the Joker locked up and is trying to rehabilitate him. Where have I heard that before? Like, there's only so many times you can crack the same egg or reinvent the same wheel over and over again. It's like how I make the meme of Peter Parker is more bland than mayonnaise at this point, because the man, it literally has the same five plots. Oh, Gwen Stacy's back from the dead. Oh, clones again. Oh, what is Green Goblin doing this week, kids? Like, it's the same shit. People are looking for new innovative stories, and I love Fraction to death, like I said, but the motherfucker is doing the same shit that we've seen before. Like, oh, the Minotaur. The Minotaur is like this suspicious force that's always been around in Gotham, and he's doing this. It's like, bro, like, that's Court of Owls, but one nigga. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's literally the same shit.
Yeah, I agree. Although I wholeheartedly do believe that the books that I picked are better than the Batman or the DC books that have been out there. I also, to JP's point, I do think there's a lot of lacking of experimentation that can be done with these characters. And again, for me, that mostly means get rid of the motherfuckers. I would love to have because I don't know if y'all ever watched the Gotham show. Where it was really just focused on the underbelly. Again, Kid Bruce Wayne was there, but I would love like a similar book where we just focus on just the underground or the underbelly of Gotham, and you can have the super villains kind of pop in and out. But regardless, let's say Batman is like off on vacation or some shit, or he ends up having to go away from Gotham for whatever amount of time it is, and Gotham has to fend for itself. Like, focusing on the city of Gotham and how they operate more for an entire run, I think I would enjoy a lot more than Batman being involved. Just because of JP's point, with Batman, Spider-Man, a lot of those characters, you just seen everything you could possibly do until that allowed you to do something different, which, at least for me, means to get them out of the picture so you can focus on their effect on the world and their cities, respectively. But that's me personally. Joseph Ashley says, I just got Global Comics. Thanks for the recommendations. I'm reading Bitterroot now. If you have any other suggestions, I'm open to it. Just continue watching this. You'll probably see some recommendations here. Kaori, my bad.
The question that he asked earlier for Is God Is based on a stage play from like 2018, not a comic. And also the Batman, I don't think he was the one who was doing visiting the psychiatrist. He was visiting the Joker, who was being with a psychiatrist in a fucking tank because he's fat. And it wasn't anything. That one didn't have anything to do with it being Mental Health Awareness Month or anything like that. The Joker was just being manipulative as usual.
Stick here, we're in here being fatphobic.
That is literally why the fuck they had him in the fucking jar.
Right. Yo, shout out to my man Chubby Joker. Chubby Joker living his best life.
Why does that sound like a Boondocks character? Hey, yo, fool, I just imagine Baby Joker from the Boondocks but made fat. You fucking hey, fool. Getting into the best humor publication. And to think
about the teens?
Did you read any of these?
This place kills me.
Yeah, This Place Kills Me.
That one, This Place Kills Me. That's the Mariko Tamaki, and also Nicole Gu, who's a really pretty cool motherfucker. But yeah, it's
Gu's a badass last name. That's a fire last name.
the
nigga spelled like that. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. I honestly, it's I got to talk to her once about another book she did ways back, but no, basically, yeah, it's kind of like a, I don't want to necessarily call it like a whodunit, but it is like one of those situations where like it's a they're doing this whole like this young girl, she's basically like in this, like I think it's like an all girls it's like an all girls type of vibe, and I think she's supposed to be like getting in, like, or there's a whole like production of Romeo and Juliet that's going on, but the girl that plays Juliet actually like dies, and basically the story kind of unfolds from there.
So like a comic version of a Sundance film.
Yeah, it kind of does a little bit, but basically the main character of the book, Abby, she's basically suspect number one because of anybody that had any interaction with the chick that was playing Juliet. She was the last person to see her alive, so that's kind of like where it turns into like a whole thing from there, like and like basically trying to get to the bottom of how it all went down, and like how the police don't seem to have all the answers, the people in charge don't seem to have all the answers, and it seems like there's something shady going on. But it's really good. My kid liked it too. So
John Stewart says, anybody else getting a lot of ads? I don't know what is on YouTube in these ads, bro. I'm not manually dropping the ads. They just giving a lot of fucking ads. YouTube is
YouTube kind of took it away from you. Because some people may not know this, but like this was I think it's probably 2 years ago. I feel like maybe longer, but YouTube took away your ability to like place ads manually. Like they just basically put them wherever the fuck they want now. As far as live streams go, you can technically turn off, like you would have to turn off ads or turn off like automatic ads. You'd have to set it to manual, but then like you'd have to keep it. It's one of those things. I'm whatever. I don't even want them. I'm just like whatever, man.
Let me just start turning them shits off. I think you said a recession indicator. Hey, you're not wrong, brother. Moving into the Best Humor Publication. Best Humor Publication, we have interesting. We started a book club by Tom Toro, Andrew McMeel, Universal. It's Beautiful, a False Knees comic collection by Joshua Barkman, Andrew McMeel, Universal. So this is a brand new publisher I've never heard of, Andrew McMeel. The Great British Bump Off, Kill or Be Quilt by John Allison and Mark Serene. I said Serene, Jesus Christ. Serene by Dark Horse. Get off my penis. Jeff the Land Shark by Kelly Thompson and Tokito Koro over at Marvel. Physics for Cats by Tom Gold. Drawn in Quarterly is the publication. Spent, a comic novel by Allison Bechdel and Mariner Books. This is interesting.
Yeah, the only one I've read is Jeff, so I'm gonna go with Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff the Land Shark is really so funny. Not gonna lie. I've read the Great British Bump Off. That one was very interesting, but Jeff the Land Shark was too funny for me. So I like that one. I want that one to win.
I'm in the same boat.
What do they consider a humor publication? Is it? I don't. Because at this point, what do they consider a humor publication?
Like it's kind of like how you have like how maybe like a clown character in WWE with their whole gimmick, like Danhausen or R-Truth, where the whole gimmick is they're like made to be made fun of or have fun with. They're not to be taken seriously. It's that like the whole book is meant to be a humor thing, not like a whole serious plot driven thing.
Yeah.
So at that point, I'm just looking at any Deadpool book ever.
Deadpool can sometimes,
or the Harley books.
It depends on who is writing that Deadpool.
Correct.
Book.
Gotcha.
Like for me, like I know one year we did the Blurred Awards when we have a similar category for humor, and like I added a book like I Heart Skull Crusher because technically it's a serious-ish kind of sort of book, but it's very lighthearted and obviously meant to be funny, like it or to be comedic on some level. Yeah.
Gotcha. Moving into, let me stop. What? Oh, you guys already said Jeff the Land Shark, so we'll just move on. I have not read any of those.
That's the Jeff the Land Shark by landslide.
Gotcha.
Jeff the Land Shark is so funny.
Best anthology, we have Come Out and Play, The Queer Sports Project, edited by McGann Kemp G and Megan Praz. DC Pride 2025, edited by Andrea Shea and Jillian Grant. Noir is the New Black, season 2. Fair Square.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Slow it down.
Which one? Which one was that for? Noir is the New Black?
Noir is the New Black.
Noir's the New Black, because that's my nigga Quinn.
Oh, that's the book. Okay, I was about to say that's the book. Okay.
My nigga.
Jesus.
Shout out to my artist Quinn McGowan on Heart of the Darkness. That's his he's a part of Noir's the New Black season 2. So there you go. My nigga.
Moving to Stardust, the Super Wizard Anthology, edited by Van Jensen, Blue Creek Creative.
Fuck them bitches.
2000 AD 2026 annual featuring Judge Dredd, edited by Oliver Pickles in Rebellion. I'm assuming Stardust, is that the AI book that we were talking about? So you want to give the audience a little bit of an explanation on that?
Yeah. So what happened was, apparently the writer of this book waited till after the nomination had come out to basically say on LinkedIn that his entire story because it's like 130 pages for the whole anthology, but his one page in the 130 pages was trained, written, and drawn by an AI MLM. And like he ran it through and trained it to operate a certain way that it would portray a certain style. And literally he waited till after they got the nomination to say it. So now he's put the Eisners in this predicament to where if they remove it from the list, they look as if they're doing them dirty, because it's not actually a rule that the Eisners have yet. It was like kind of an unspoken thing of like, don't be a dumbass. And now they have to put a rule into place because of this person. And so they either have to make the choice of remove it or let it stay and fix it next year because of this idiot. So this book can go to hell.
Yeah, boohoo. The nigga should have had that
Which
rule in
one
place
was
in
it?
my mind.
The Stardust Super Wizard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. I'm about to say, Lord, don't tell me Judge Dredd out here fucking up.
I was like, I'm really hoping we're not talking about 2000 AD, because I'll be really fucking mad.
Yeah, because 2000 AD is goated. God damn.
Right.
I was like, y'all don't even need it like that. Come on. Look, I'm like, come on, bro. What are we doing?
I thought we were talking about 2000 AD. I was about to get so bad.
It irks my soul because I look at every other con, every other major like platform that features art. For the most part, they've all denounced AI art. So the fact you're waiting until now to do that is kind of crazy.
Except for Valiant and apparently Ignition now.
Oh god!
What?
Ignition Press apparently is publishing some random story that Stan Lee never published, and the writer or somebody used an AI image of themselves with like the ghost of Stan Lee standing behind them and put it up on Ignition socials. So they looking real stupid. And it's like between I'm about to holler at Ignition sales guy about that this week, because I'm like, y'all looking real suspect like saying this nonsense. But it's really bothersome because, and I'm gonna take a shot across the bow real quick, because to all these like black indie people that are making books on TikTok, that are making little AI skits, to the older brother on TikTok who wanted to be a part of DC So White, who was out here making AI images to make little skits about the publishers being too white and shit. Y'all can go to hell, because y'all want to be out here basically because I'm gonna say it live on the air, because everybody can fucking hear it, because apparently my Threads post wasn't enough for y'all. Generative AI is anti-black. Generative AI has no place in comic books. If you have the nerve to use generative AI in this space, you are not a real comic book creator, and you need to get the fuck out.
Prompts don't count.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Moving on.
Please go down.
The best graphic memoir.
Why are you saying that word that way?
Memoir. What the fuck was
Memoir.
that?
Memoir. Remove yourself from my penis, ma'am.
What the fuck ever? Why are you saying the word like that?
Because I wanna. Nigga. Memoir. Is that what that do better for you? Memoir?
I ain't gonna lie, I keep
Memoir.
hearing like every time you say memoir, I keep hearing like
This nigga is sick. I need better clippers for that needs to be clipped.
I'm so sick of you.
The Ephemerata.
Somebody in the comment section said you said it like a pirate.
R, nigga. The fuck? Shaping the Exquisite Nature of Grief by Carol Tyler. My Life in 24 Frames per Second by Rintaro.
Adding extra words, like extra letters. You're killing me today, Charlie. Jesus.
Hey, if you want to do this for the next hour, we go through this shit. We can do this. It
You're
rhymes
almost
with
done with the whole list.
George Takei. Before you fuck his name
Takei,
up and make his
nigga,
ass.
Takei, George Takei. Do you know George Takei? You know George Takei?
oh my.
Yes, because I watched the shit. Thank you.
Wait, you call that nigga Takei, so I don't know. I'm making sure.
Don't fucking play with me.
Right, try to correct me and got it wrong, nigga.
Don't fucking play with me.
Harmony Becker, Steven Scott, and Justin Einsinger.
Oh,
Whatever.
you're talking about me?
I didn't try to correct you on some shit and said it wrong.
This is the funniest grammar police
Ice,
ever.
yeah, I think it's Isinger.
Isinger.
I mean, it could be a singer. It depends on. Yeah, I was gonna say the former German language student in me sees EI and think I. I see IE and think it's E.
Yeah. But then I want you go ahead and read the one where it says "Raised by Ghosts."
Race. Raised by Ghosts by Rihanna Lawrenson. Probably Lawrenson. Probably not as complicated as you think it is, more than likely. Matter of fact, hold on.
Where's the R at?
Win. The W.
Yeah, I think it's low and son or low and son.
No, I'm about to fucking.
Depending on their point of origin, because everybody I've seen with a name similar usually says it a little bit differently. So
I had to throw this shit in Google real quick for the pronunciation. It's Lovinson. So it's Louis like Kurt Wagner.
I know this man not Kurt Wagner. Oh my god.
I've read George's. It's nice. I like it.
Yeah, George's is very awesome. Like the fact that he starts off talking about his childhood and whatnot, and like being in the camps and whatnot. Like I was very impressed.
Talking to My Father's Ghost, an almost true story by Alex Crocus with Chronicle. So yeah, this is. I didn't know George Takei was making comics like that for real.
Yeah.
I thought nigga was good and retired.
It's meant to be like an autobiography of his life. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's a memoir.
Yeah.
Memoir. Oh my.
World's heavyweight champion.
Right.
Chris Memoir.
Oh no.
Best graphic album, New. Canon by Leli. Drawn and Quarterly. Drome by Jesse Loringen. The Fable of Erking Woods. Or Erkling Woods, I'm sorry.
Erkling.
Yeah, by Juni Bai. There's no I for Bai. I'm tripping. My mistake, Junie.
Don't you have glasses on?
Don't you got other niggas to go argue with?
Yes, I do.
Okay, then.
To argue with you.
It's her way of showing love, Charlie. Just go with it.
Garden of Spheres by Lina. Let's see, she fucked me up already. Linnea Sturty. More Weight, a Salem Story by Ben Wiki. My boy Win Wiki. Shadows of the Sea by Kathy Malkasian. I have not read any of these. Have you read any of these?
I have not.
No.
So what are they considering a graphic album? So is it like is music involved in this, or I'm trying to understand?
I've literally never heard of this category before.
Yeah, let's say this is a one I don't normally pay attention to. I'm not gonna hold you.
So apparently, so in the next one is best graphic album reprint. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees Storybook Edition is technically an album, I guess. Ginseng Roots, a memoir by Craig Thompson. Ghost Like This by Jordan Crane. Superman's Pal, Jimmy Olsen, the deluxe edition by Matt Fraction and Steve Lieber.
I've read that.
Lieber. Tongues by
Like
Anders Nielsen.
Tongues.
Oh, I think I get it. I think I get what they're going for because the storybook edition of Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, it's one of those comics where like it's a hardcover edition, but it doesn't look like a normal hardcover edition. It actually looks like a legit storybook.
Yeah, it looks like a
Like
storybook.
it looks like one of the old school books you would see like in a library, like all like
Like the
very
old, like it's
intricate.
like the old fairy tale books, like
yes.
Goldilocks and the Three Bears and shit. It looks like that.
Like when you open that motherfucker up, I mean, you're gonna be like, you gonna feel like, all right, so today, kiddies, we're gonna be reading. And yeah, you
Okay, Bob Ross.
Trees.
Random thought process. Did y'all ever read that one Three Little Pigs in the Big Bad Wolf book? It was like a darker version, I guess, but it was still a kid's book. But
Are you talking about the Grimm Fairy Tales version?
No, hold on. I got no matter of fact, I put it in the content drive or folders because I was going to show this at some point. Didn't know which she was going to be on, but I know I was going to bring it up at some point. Hold on. Let me share the screen. I don't know if I remember this. I remember reading this shit as a kid. The True Story of the Three Little Pigs.
Oh shit!
No, I was normal.
I think I've seen the cover like one time in my life.
I remember this vividly. It was essentially like the wolf like had came by, and I think the pigs had either like set their houses on fire back. They were doing some shit that almost got them killed, and he blew their house down or blew the door in to save them. And the pigs kept no. I remember the pigs were making fun of him. They were bullying the wolf, and they kept bullying him and pissed him off to the point where he was like, "I'm gonna eat you now."
Like,
Yeah, they made him look like a fucking murderer.
It's written from the point of view of the wolf or whatever, and he's like being bullied or some shit by them. Yeah, I do remember reading that.
Because it starts with him in jail, like he's in jail, like giving the story, like recanting the story. I gotta find that book. I gotta find that shit. It was like the most random like canon event that I just like came across. Like, damn, I remember this book. I don't know if niggas read this shit. But anyway, random tangent. Best graphic reprint. I'm assuming y'all gonna go with Beneath the Trees, or do you have a different decision?
Oh yeah, yeah, I would. Yeah, 100%.
I would, yeah.
Okay, moving on to the next thing. Best adaptation from another medium. Alana, The First Adventure, Song of the Lioness, Book 1 by Tamara Pierce, adapted by Vida Ayala and Sama Beck. Abrams Fanfare is the publisher. The Complete Angler, a graphic adaptation by Isaac Walton, adapted by Garth Brooks. Is it Garth Brooks? It's Garth Brooks, probably. Self-Made Hero.
Gareth Brooks.
Gareth Brooks.
I'm about to say Garth Brooks is a country.
The character. Oh, yeah, never mind. That's why it sounded like an actual name. Dead Man Walking Graphics Edition. Jesus Christ. Edition by Sister Helen Pregine probably. Adapted by Rose Vines and Catherine Ayango. This is German.
Grundewald.
Dankeschön. Thank you. Ghost
Dankeschön.
Boys The graphic novel by Joel Parker Rhodes and Setor
Ernie, stop.
Wielzigby. See, now I'm thinking everything's fucking Russian, German, or Serbian now. Fuck. Lord of the Flies.
It's
Nikola Jokic. So go ahead.
Are we watching Serbian film now? What's
Well,
going on here?
Yeah, it's basketball. I got like there are certain basketball players where I'd be like, oh, he's Serbian. So then I just assume like Luka Doncic, Serbia.
Yeah.
Or that's Slovenia. He's from Slovenia. I'm tripping. Jokic is from fucking Serbia.
Jesus Christ.
Ghost Boys, the graphic novels by Joel Parker Rhodes and Sator. Fuck it. Lord of the Flies, the graphic novel by William Golding, adapted by Amy
Dijon.
Amy Dijon. That's French, not Spanish. I'm tripping.
Jean Valjean,
Wizard.
what?
Jean Paul Jones. A Wizard of Earthsea, a graphic novel by Ursula K. Le Guin, adapted by Fred Fordham.
Fordham.
Fuck. Oh my god. Nigga, did you read the books? Did you read the books?
I read the Lord of the Flies graphic novel.
Give it to Vita.
Yeah.
No. In Russia, comics review. We have comics and negros and creamy niggas.
Das stimmt.
Shout out to Osiris. Best U.S. edition of international material. Buff Soul by Mora Ramonova.
Ramonova. Charlie reading random ass names. That's all the show has become at this point.
It's become a game at this point to see if I can make these names out. I'm challenging myself to be literate at this point. I promise y'all, I have a graduate degree. I can read. I promise. I'm literate.
Just like when what was it when Kai Cenat was trying to read and everybody.
Oh, niggas, relax, nigga. Fucking relax. Relax.
I'm sorry.
That was funny.
Cornelius, The Merry Life of a Wretched Dog by Mark Torres, translated by Andrea Rosenberg, drawn in Quarterly. In the end, we all die by Tobias Asbacher. Translated by Andrew Shields.
Said ass backer.
Hey, you never know.
Hey, we ass packers around here now. All right, bet.
I mean, I ain't mad at it.
I almost said something. Nectodos by Laura Perez, translated by Andrea Rosenberg. Raging Clouds by Yudori. I said Yudoro. Fuck. Yudori. Smoke in Your Eyes by fuck.
Anais? Is that Anais?
Anais. Fuck me. Boy, when I see those special characters, I'd be like, fuck. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Translated by Dan Christensen. Christensen.
He's gonna get it one of these days.
Maybe not. Y'all read any of these?
We'll go back, and
I'm right here.
In the end, we all die, or Nocturnos.
Any other niggas?
I like it. I did not read any of these.
Nine.
Nine.
I need to go watch fucking
No.
Housing Ultimate
watch-
Abridged again.
The Downfall.
Hira Yasumi, volumes 4-7 by Keigo Shinso, translated by John Mitsuko Cash. That's a crazy name.
Kazumi Yamashita.
That is a mixed person. John Mitsuko Cash, nigga. What the fuck?
Hiri Yasumi is actually really good. I like Hiri Yasumi.
That's Viz Media. Okay, so Viz Media is doing some shit. Okay, say less.
Yeah, Viz Media has been dropping stuff for like a while.
Land Volume 1 by Kazumi Yamashita, translated by Kevin Gifford.
Yamashita.
Purgatory Funeral Cakes by Sunho, translated by Danny Lim.
Purgatory Funeral Cakes is really good too.
Tokyo Alien Bros, Volume 1-3, Tokyo Alien Bros. Keigo Shinzo, translated by Casey Lowe, and Yan, volumes 1 through 2 by Chang Xing. I almost gonna say Shang Tsung. Fuck.
You almost called this motherfucker a Mortal Kombat character. I caught that.
Chong
Cheng. Translated by Vanessa Liu. Or Liu. I think it's Liu. Say they better with the Japanese. Watch a lot of anime, right?
I like Hiryusumi. Hiryusumi is really good. So is Purgatory Funeral Cakes.
Yeah. Any other two?
I've not.
Nah, I didn't read it.
No, I haven't read either of those.
Fuck, how much do we have to
Purgatory
go?
Funeral Cakes will probably be
We're
one
in
to
the
go,
categories where it's
Yeah, we gonna
very
scroll
highly
down.
unlikely.
That's
We just
why,
gonna
like, even
scroll.
on my stream, I kind of just roll past a lot of this, dog. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Like,
we gotta just
like
scroll
comic
on
book
down.
related book. Yeah, then when you get into like, even I don't really
Okay,
read
wait,
web
stop.
comics.
Stop.
There you go.
Stop. Right here. Best way.
Hold the presses.
Stop.
Okay, we'll do best webcomic. The Accidental Undergrad by Christian Guro.
You don't have to read them. I will just.
I do. I actually do now. I actually do.
You don't.
Go ahead.
Lord.
No, go ahead.
The three that I thought were really, really, really good were the Legend of Parvatera. That one is really good. Sable A Ghost Story is really good, and Superfish.
Perfect. Ernie, see him be reading comics. JP, what about you?
I really didn't mess with webcomics like that.
I'm behind the eight ball on comics
are
too.
really good.
I read a little Manoir
Dead
back
ass.
when I
Dead
was.
ass. Dead ass. Dead ass. Dead ass.
Hey.
I love how like this is
scrolled
the most we've
down.
gotten her to talk in like weeks. This is so
Literally.
Dead ass. Don't
Hey, I
ever
scrolled
see
down
the
without
comment.
looking
Don't
at it, and I was like, "What are you talking about? What's dead ass? Nigga, what's like dead ass? What's the that shit threw me off for? Oh god,
Dead
These
ass.
niggas-
Yes.
These niggas at Viz Media trolling. Dead ass by Hake. Why is your name lowercase or their name lowercase or his name whatever? I don't know how they identify. Lowercase for the name is kind of wild. to me.
Delilah Dirk, or I don't know.
Yeah, Overwatch 2 Against the Tide, Brendan Chin, and never mind, we're gonna scroll. Fuck this shit. Best writer. This is where we want to get to.
Here we go. Here we go,
This is
y'all.
where
Y'all
we
ready for
get
this?
to. We've been
Here we
waiting for
go.
this for a minute. This is all led to this. Y'all, get your popcorn and get prepared to go through the best writer. Starting off, we have Dennis Camp with Absolute Martian Manhunter, Assorted Crisis Events, and The Ultimates. Next, we have Scott Snyder with Absolute Batman, Batman/Deadpool, Buy a Thread, Book 2, You Won't Feel a Thing. Mariko Tamaki, This Place Kills Me, Abrams Fanfare. Kelly Thompson, Absolute Wonder Woman, Birds of Prey, and Jeff the Land Shark. James Tynan IV, Something is Killing the Children. Wind, The Power of Blood, Let This One Be a Devil. The City Beneath Her Feet, The Department of Truth, Exquisite Corpses, World Tree, Universal Monsters, The Invisible Man.
He
And last
only
but not
uses
least-
the airport in North Carolina.
Stephanie Williams with Street Sharks, Roots of Madness, and Temporal.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let us give the specialist of congratulations to Stephanie Williams, now a two-time Eisner nominated writer, who is now like the first Black person to be nominated for Best Writer since Dwayne McDuffie. That is an achievement in its own right. The fact that we've gone that long, and there are some people who try to play games and be like, "What about this person? What about that person?" Because shout out to my man David F. Walker, Chuck Brown, and Sanford Green. They won for Bitterroot. They did not win for Best Writer or to be nominated for Best Writer.
It was for series overall.
Correct. So this is literally an achievement in its own right that she is the first Black person since Dwayne McDuffie himself to be nominated, and she deserves all the praise for that shit.
Shout out to Miss Lock It Down. I like that she's in here. She says, this is so
Unload the
weird
clip.
watching y'all go through the list after I spent 4 months reading all these damn books in order to get these nominations together. It's just surreal as fuck. Shout out to you for doing so. I think, because I remember matter of fact, I think we were both on the Pink Riot podcast. Like, it's like, I think she had done her portion right before I did. And I was watching her discuss like her actually going through and reading all these books and getting together nominations for stuff. So shout out to you and all you do. Getting into best, well, what am I doing? I'm tripping. We didn't even pick. What are your, well, I feel like we all have our picks. We know what the pick's going to be, but I need to hear y'all actually say it.
I've said it before, and I will say it again. James Tynan the Fourth could literally shit in my hand, and I would read that shit. But at the same time, I want Stephanie to win this so bad. Like, I love Scott, I love Dennis, I love Kelly, I love Mariko, I love James, but like, I think it would be a grand achievement for Stephanie to win that shit.
Miss Creamy Nigga?
I love how we're both sipping on corn too. Like, I don't know how that happened.
Hey, with birds of a feather, man.
First of all, leave my men alone. Second of all, like the last three. So Kelly, James, or Stephanie.
Baba Yaga?
Oh man, that's a tough one. I want Kelly to win, but also want Stephanie to win. I want James to win. I want Mark. I want everybody to, honestly, maybe with the exception of Scott and Dennis. I don't think that. Yeah, I mean, maybe Dennis a little more than Scott, but like, honestly, yeah, Stephanie is definitely top dog to me. Kelly's also been out here, but like, also at the same time, Stephanie's been out here in these streets hustling. I mean,
yes.
Look, man, that woman that black woman out here hustling, my boy.
Apparently, she about to have multiple ongoings next year. With who? I don't
Yeah.
know, but multiple ongoings that she's writing at the same time right now.
She's got a horror book on the way. I know she's got some other shit, coming out as well. But she's basically got irons in the fire everywhere. So yeah, honestly, yeah. And you know what? Kelly got last year. I think Kelly got last year. So you know what? Let's have Kelly step aside. Look, what Wonder Woman, the head of the table, absolute Wonder Woman, can take a knee this time. And I love James to death too, but honestly, I think sometimes James is doing too much. So give it to Stephanie.
Yeah, for me, reading through Roots of Madness.
Oh, I'm gonna eat that shit up.
Reading through Temporal.
Oh, I'm gonna eat that shit up.
Anything else that she puts out.
Oh, I'm gonna eat that shit up.
Get it shit to Miss Stephanie Williams in my mind. I do honestly think in regards to me looking at other people on this list too, that in regards to respect being put on her name, I think a lot of the people that are hardcore comic fans are familiar with her work and her game and No Ball. But I do think for like the casual audience that may not read a lot of what she does, especially with a lot of her recent indie stuff, they need to understand who the fuck Miss Stephanie Williams is. Like if you read Wonder Woman, you have a better idea. But if you're not reading Wonder Woman or you never read the Nubia books, you probably aren't familiar with Stephanie as much as you should be. So I think this is definitely something for her to win in my mind. But if not her, I am perfectly fine with Kelly Thompson from Absolute Wonder Woman, because that's, again, I've gushed about how much I love that. And this nigga James Tynan, bro, this nigga got 15,000 books in here. And again, I enjoyed Exquisite Corpses. I enjoyed at least the first couple issues I read of Something is Killing the Children. And the other books I have not read, but again, I've not read anything by him that I have not enjoyed to some extent yet. Moving on to Best Writer / Artist.
Give it to the nigga.
Juniba, the Boy Wonder. Jamal Campbell for Zatanna. Jesse Lonergan for Drome. Chung Xing for Yan. Linnea Sturtle for A Garden of Spheres. Kazumi Yamashita for Land. When was the cutoff for this? Because I'm honestly kind of surprised Jamal made the cutoff, because I feel like that book just dropped.
This is for his previous, because he did Zatanna before.
And I hated that one too.
Okay. I honestly, because I have not read most of any of the other books, so I am out of this conversation. I have no preference. I mean, I'm just gonna root for everybody black in this case. So shout out to Jamal. And then I'm still obsessed with his artwork after reading First Sector like this past year. So I guess I'll go for him. What? What do you got?
I mean, I'm gonna go Jamal Campbell because one, I enjoyed Zatanna, but also two, this is with the way this Negro's art style works. The fact that he both wrote and drew this was pretty wild to me. So
All right.
I'm gonna get to him.
That's always impressive to me. That's a skill I wish I had. I wish I would have like sat down and cultivated like being an artist. Because if I could do my own art for my books, nigga, boy, I get $1 million out a year. Lock You Down Productions asked, did any creators here register to vote in the Eisner this year? I hope so. I didn't. Honestly, I did not know what the Eisners were until this year in general. I'd heard relatively like loosely what they were, but I didn't know that was something that I could like vote to be a part of. I thought that was something you kind of get asked to do, like they just reach out to you for that. Interesting. Especially with the fact that you had to like have a book done. I don't know. I assumed that it was kind of like the Academy, where it was just a bunch of people that either made films before or were actors that may just be have some skin in the game. But yeah. Moving on, because did you already see our picks for best writer, best artist?
I don't think Kiori gave one.
I know y'all are like rooting for everybody black, but I hate the fucking artwork for Zatanna. So, but I do like Land. So, Kazumi.
What did nigga say, Ernie? You done fucked up, right? You done fucked up.
Like,
your ass one step away from the grave, my boy.
Bite me. I'm sorry. That artwork was fucking with my eyes.
I'm lactose, nigga.
what?
No.
Dude, that shit's goated, dude.
Yeah,
all
I
of
don't
that,
even know.
some bitch. And
Bro.
I don't even know his mama like that.
Right.
Oh, next up we have best penciler / inker. Elser, I said Elser, Jesus Christ, this nigga Kiori, you talk too much. It's fucking me up. Elsa.
I haven't done anything.
Sherry, fuck. Sean Phillips, Giant Size Criminal. Javier Rodriguez with Absolute Martian Manhunter. Chris Samney with Batman and Robin Year One. Hayden Sherman with Absolute Wonder Woman. And Eric Zawadzki. Thank God for. Honestly, I'm so surprised that the penciler for Witchblade is not in here. I don't think I've seen too many penciling from other books that were as crispy as his Witchblade stuff.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that too. But
Let me just look
I
at
guess
his name.
I would prefer Hayden Sherman, but also Eric too.
I'm gonna throw in my early bid for Sean Phillips because that motherfucker is nasty with it. So
I need my man Hayden Sherman to get that ish, man. Hayden Sherman's been cooking.
Yeah, they've been cooking, but
the artist for the Witchblade stuff was Giuseppe Cafaro. But again, I know y'all have read it, but his work on this shit is phenomenal, and he'd be my pick for pencil and inker. But if not him, I guess Hayden Sherman. Again, I think the art for the Absolute Wonder Woman kind of grew on me, but and when it did grow on me, I enjoyed it. So that's probably my pick. I know we're anti DC for this year round, but I'm not too familiar with any of the.
I said Hayden Sherman. Like, I'm willing to objectively admit that, like,
Hayden Sherman for sure.
Like, Hayden Sherman cooks, so I'm down to give old dude his flowers because Absolute Wonder Woman is amazing. I loved his art on Wasted Space. Like, dude is a beast. So I'm objectively able to say. And the thing is, it's not Absolute Batman. It's not like any other random shit. So it's like, I'm willing to say that Absolute Wonder Woman deserves its flowers. It's the better of the two Wonder Woman books we're getting right now. So it deserves to get the respect that it is.
Agreed. Lock it down says, as long as you work in comics, write, draw, editor, educator, you can vote. See, I didn't even know if, because I do indie comics, so I don't know if that counted as like working within comics. I don't know if I had to like work with a known publisher to be considered in that field. But we'll talk after the fact. I'll probably try to hit you up at some point. I'll find you on socials and we'll talk. Because honestly, let me know if you know anybody that has a connect at either Penguin Random House or Lunar, because I'm trying to talk to somebody, because I want to try to get some Echelon books into shops without having to panhandle individually. But I don't know who to talk to. It's totally counts. All right, bet. Say less. Best painter / multimedia artist: Teddy Christensen with Black Hammer, Kathy Malsakian with Shadows of the Sea,
You say Malsakian?
Fuck, I thought I won't hear that shit.
Not Casey.
Hey, I knew I fucked up, but I was like, maybe they won't catch it.
Nah, I was mid-line draw and was like, nigga, what?
Martin Simmons with Department of Truth. Mika Song, Night Chef, An Epic Tale of Friendship with a Side of Deliciousness with Random House graphic. And Linnea Sturtle, A Garden of Spheres.
You keep putting an L in there, and there is no L.
Sturtes. We'll stop it there because I don't know about copyright. Who are y'all picks for best painter / multimedia artist?
Mika Song or
it's my man Martin Simmons.
Yeah, Martin Simmons. Department of Truth artwork is crazy. So that every panel is a fucking painting, pretty much.
Yup.
Say less. I will take. Wait, that's not the same dude that worked in the turtle stuff, is it?
Who?
The Mika.
No.
Okay,
Talking about right now?
The one that you were covering that one time, where we talked the paneling stuff, where they were like, this was like maybe like a couple
that
months
was
ago.
Juan Ferreira. That was Juan Ferreira
okay,
that did
okay.
that. Yeah, no.
Now, getting into probably my favorite category, because I thoroughly love me some good cover art. We are getting into the best cover artist of the year. Junie Ba with the Boy Wonder, Fable of Irking Woods, TMNT Night Watcher. Oh wait, is that the same? Oh, we'll talk about that. I didn't know the Night Watcher got his own book.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say anything.
Okay. TMNT Godzilla, Monkey Meat Summer Batch, Nick Dragata with Absolute Batman 2025 Annual #1, and Batman Deadpool. Francesco Francavilla. Oh my God. Cyberpunk 2077, Star Wars, Hails from the Nightlands, Absolute Batman, Absolute Martian Manhunter. He's done a lot of shit. Wait, nigga, is Torrin Clark not on this list? What the fuck?
That's what I said. I was like, why is Torrin Clark not on this fucking list?
Mark Clark not on that list. Sanford Green on that list. David Nakayama ain't on that list.
This is surprising.
I was like, bro, what's going on?
Mateus, this nigga Mateus be cooking. I'm still like in that nigga's DM trying to get a cover done because I'm obsessed with him. Javier Rodriguez with Absolute Martian Manhunter, Batman and Robin Year One, and Hayden Sherman with Absolute Wonder Woman and Batman Dark Patterns. Like I said before, for me, it's Mateus. I'm in love with every single cover I saw him do for that Storm run.
Is Mr. Terrific cover, bruh?
I think he did the cover for the 60th annual for Black Panther 2. That was fucking beautiful. Shout out to my boy Eater for working on that too. But yeah, that's my pick. Mateus.
Yeah, same.
Kaori.
Whatever y'all said.
She was real opinionated a minute ago where she was like, dead ass. Well,
because first of all, if nobody's ever read
artist.
Deadass, shut up. And if nobody's ever read Deadass, I highly recommend it because it's funny as fuck. This middle-aged man goes to the doctor because he has really bad hemorrhoids, and he finds out that his hemorrhoids are being haunted by a ghost from his toilet named Christy.
You need the exorcism, is what you need.
why is this? But it's actually really fucking funny. Hake is really good. So I highly suggest reading that if you just want something to laugh at.
Jesus Christ. Best coloring, another underrated part of comics, and probably my favorite part. Jordi Belair with Absolute Wonder Woman, The Nice House by the Sea, The Exorcism as 1600 Pin, Sorted Crisis Events, Department of Truth, Exorcist Corpses, World Tree, G.I. Joe, Catacomb of Torment, EC Epitaphs from the Abyss. Buddy been working. Nina Kupinda, is it, yeah, Nina Kupinda? Gallard?
Nina Kupinda, Gaillard,
yeah. What he said.
Gaillard.
Jesse Lonigan, with Jerome Matthias Lopez, Javier Rodriguez, and Jose Villarrubia.
Can we just make Charlie like Google Translate, like just make him be like every time someone tries to pronounce something, it's just Charlie mispronouncing it.
Niggas would never get anything done. They would leave that shit more confused. If it's not Spanish, nah, bro. And even then, I'm rusty. Who's your pick? Who's y'all's picks? What y'all going with?
I'm going with the GOAT. Yep, GOAT, Jordi Belair. That woman be out here beating asses on the colorings.
I agree. Again, I'm more familiar with her work on the Exquisite Corpses, Absolute Wonder Woman. And those are just beautiful books to me. Beautiful fucking books to me.
The fact that she has time to color Department of Truth is just diabolical.
Oh Lord.
Right. Kaori, what you got?
I said Jordy.
No, I was making sure.
We're gonna have to 106 and Park Jordy though. I love Jordy to death, but she got to be 106 and Parked because that woman stay being the best colorist every year. I don't give a fuck who she nominated against. I'm like, we have to treat her like Alex Ross. Be like, you got to get up out of here. You got this your last one, Jordy. You can't have no more.
We have finally the last category, in my opinion, possibly the most important and least appreciated in best lettering. Right. Appreciated. So you think you get the fast and fifth? I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. Let me stop.
This motherfucker right here. Oh God, why?
Janice Chiang. Clayton Cowles, Hassan Osmani,
Hassan Otsmani Elhau.
Thank you. Nate Picos. Ben Wiki, my boy Win Wiki back again. Who are you guys going with for best lettering?
Man, honestly, it's a toss-up between Clayton Coles and Hassan, because the fucked up part about lettering is, and I learned this from my letterer, good lettering is invisible. No one notices good lettering. They notice bad lettering. That's the only lettering you'll ever actually pay attention to, like on purpose, is when lettering is bad, it is obvious, and everybody is going to know it.
I think I've started paying attention to just styling, and I'm not sure how much lettering, how much is a letterer's responsibility in regards to like the design of the text box or in the way it's utilized somewhat. I thoroughly enjoyed in the way that, again, speaking to the absolute Wonder Woman of it all, how the lettering matches the theme of the book, very much so. Again, it's got that Greek style, for lack of a better term, or I'm probably it's late. The words aren't coming out as clean as they should.
Speak.
Yeah, that's my pick. That's my pick. Clayton Cowles. Fuck y'all. Leave me alone. I've been reading all night. I'm tired. Kaori, your pick. JP, your pick.
What y'all said.
I'm rocking with Hassan because, like Ernie was saying, like, you only really notice bad lettering, and I ain't noticed something crazy, so I'm cool with it.
Yeah. Oh, and side note, I'm glad we're here. We were just, well, wait, hold on. Wait. almost fucked up. Okay, so never mind. I was about to embarrass myself. I'm gonna just move past that. But yes, this has been interesting to look at in my mind. This is my first year like really paying attention to it heavily, more so because some of the more important writers and artists to me in regards to the field of representation and in regards to that in comics are getting the recognition in Stephanie Williams, and I'm excited to see if she gets awards or rewarded with awards. I'm excited to see what books get attention from this. And in my mind, and again, maybe I mentioned it a little bit with when you made the joke about like the Alex Ross of it all. I'm hoping that this serves as a way to promote more unknown books than it is to lock in, I guess, reconfirm or confirm people's thought processes on what books are great. Like, we don't want to see a million absolute books win, because again, we know people are loving absolute. Now, should they win if they're deserving? Yes, but I do hope that we have a lot more discovery of up and coming or lesser known indie books in the field versus people just absolute Batman more. And again, but that's just me though. That's just me. And again, I'm biased as an indie publisher myself. No. Y'all have any other closing thoughts, sentiments, regards on all this? Because we're about to be 2 hours in of me reading like shit for the entire time.
Man, this was a
Did
good
you
time.
even look in the Discord?
No, I've been reading the entire time on this screen. Why would I have the Discord
Read
pulled
the
up?
fucking Discord then. My God.
Jesus Christ.
You're in an
asked me
abusive
to do
relationship, my guy.
something,
You were supposed
You
to do
asked me
this
to do
before the show
something.
started.
And I did it while before you even started reading anything, you psychopath.
Again, emphasis on before the show started.
And I said I would have it before we even really started doing anything. And I did.
Yeah, you were supposed to have it before the show started, though.
I mean, to be
you
fair,
have it?
it was close.
Is it there?
Is it my segment?
Is it there? Because
It's
you
there
said
now.
you always ask, is there a picture that I need to get for accompanying your fact? And I always say no. Now there is a picture in there that is needed.
Lord, give me strength.
A lot of it.
I can't do with her. This woman
I need
here.
y'all to just start a set like an online sitcom. That's just called Niggas Bickering. That's all I need. Just call it Niggas Bickering.
Oh God. Okay, Kira, which one am I showing first?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all ready into this segment of the day that we should do more often whenever she's here and whenever she's on time with her submissions. But Kaori and her fun facts, where she gives us lesser known facts or storylines from comics that maybe you may not be aware of. Kaori, take it away.
Thank you. Jesus. So, if you guys are fans of Green Lantern, which Charlie totally is, there is a Green Lantern Corps representative from each sector of space, which means there is a Vulcan Green Lantern. As you can see, why did you go to that?
I was trying to show people. Okay, here we go. My bad. Go ahead.
The Vulcan Green Lantern, which is actually Spock. There's actually also a Predator Yellow Lantern in the Celestial Corps. There is a and there's only one for this Lantern Corps. They don't have any concept of light. They are called the F Sharp Bell Corps, but there's only one member of it. There's only one of them. Calling it that, it's a little fast and loose with words, but whatever.
Right.
But speaking of Spock
go
being
ahead.
here, Spock also went up against Wolverine during the Star Trek X-Men crossover and beat his ass. And the fight really didn't take that long either. He literally just did the Vulcan nerve pinch after he ran at him, and that was it.
That man said, fuck a healing factor.
Go to sleep.
That was it. That was all.
Your X gene is turned off now, mutie.
To catch up in the chat, because I did not realize that the chat, I was like behind in it. Miss Lockett says, if y'all ever want me to come on and discuss the Eisner process with y'all, I can do that. Just let me know. I definitely will hit you up. I'm gonna shoot you a DM after the stream. because I want to talk to you about a couple different things actually. Shout out to my boy Montel. Montel wanted to talk to Ernie specifically as well, and JP, but JP was off doing some other shit.
No, that's not what happened, and you know it. Y'all trying to blindside me as I'm trying to walk out the freaking barbershop.
Before you address anymore, he and I are not married.
Oh,
Hey, John.
No, there's a secret marriage. There's a secret marriage.
Hey, John.
That's a secret marriage.
Let me tell you this. If you ever hear me announce that I am marrying this woman, just know that this music will follow behind because she's holding me hostage.
In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City.
Because ain't no fucking way will ruin my
y'all
life.
gotta see how y'all put soundboards in here because I gotta do that shit.
And right before you go hear.
Charlie is essentially my little brother. This is how I talk to all of my siblings.
No. How it's gonna work is she's gonna kidnap him and take him to Japan. That way he can be the one that vets all the Japanese men that she brings home. Like it's gonna be like how like girls have their fathers, but instead it's gonna be Charlie, and he's gonna be like,
listen,
nah, nigga,
no, because
I ain't be vetting niggas.
My baby brothers are moving to Japan with me, and so we were talking about that, and Kirkland's like, so do I have to learn Japanese for when you eventually find an Asian husband?
Yeah, I'm not vetting no niggas. I'm straight up warning these niggas. Be outside the house. Go Siwa!
That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up.
Oh fuck. Oh man, I'm tired, bro.
Diabolical, bro. That's diabolical.
That is wild, my boy.
JP, Ernie, y'all have anything y'all want to let the people know about before we get ready to close up out of here? You know what? I lied. Before that, the namesake, pull list therapy. I want to know what everybody has had, if any, in their pull list, what you've been reading this past week.
I got you. Because I was just looking at my stuff a minute ago, trying to make sure I had my stuff lined up. This past week I had honestly, did I even have? Oh yeah, I must say I picked up the latest Spawn issue because it was Todd's last one. Before he gives it over to what's his face. There was
Thank God.
There was God damn it. It was Innards #1 from Rob Guillory. He came out this past week. That was a really good first read. I recommend that last week. For next week, I'm kind of light, to be honest with you. I have New Titans #35. Odin comes out next week. I know Charlie's been excited for that shit.
Talking about.
And then Ultimate Impact #1, which is like Miles dealing with the fallout of those damn boxes from the Ultimate Universe, and that's all I'm picking up next week.
Baba Yaga.
I actually did not go to the shop this week. I took a week off. I'm gonna go this Wednesday to go pick up some new stuff. However,
gasp.
I did get to, well, for one, I got to go back and reread something. I've actually been going through my collection, reading Feral as I do after reading the most recent issue of Feral. I went back and picked this bad boy up again, Stray Dogs, which is fantastic. You get to, it's like if All Dogs Go to Heaven meet Silence of the Lambs.
God.
It's pretty freaking wild. Not for the faint of heart, but it's a very good story about a dog who mysteriously one day finds herself rehomed in the house of a possible serial killer.
No. Poor baby.
Also, another book that I got to read. I got the pleasure and the privilege of reading was from a friend of the channel, Ray Anthony Height, one of his one of his peoples that I got the pleasure of speaking with recently, Jamal and Nancy, dropped a book called Ebony and I believe it's Ebony and the Hall of Dragons. It's a really interesting read. It was really good, clean, fun read. Really had fun with that one. I'm gonna try and get them on to talk about it soon. But it was like a 30-ish something page first issue that was off to a really good start. Kind of jumps back and forth between like the present day and jumps to like what is effectively, I guess, like a future era where everything is more like almost like Dungeons and Dragons levels of fantasy. It's one of those types of deals. Really good, fun book. And I would also say this was more of a throwback to a book I've read before, but I'm revisiting again in light of some of the things we've been learning about the industry. There's a book by Chip Zdarsky I highly recommend. If you've never read it, you should. It is called The Public Domain. Very fantastic book that is basically man, I ain't gonna lie, it's basically an ether, basically like an ether level diss track of the comics industry and kind of slick, specifically Marvel. But
Jay-Z, for DC.
But it's basically about a dude who got Jack Kirby'd. It's about a guy who got Jack Kirby'd. He was an artist, and he basically got fucked out of his rights to some characters he created that went on to become part of a cinematic universe and a multi-million-dollar industry, and basically how both he and his children ultimately deal with the fallout of that.
Damn, you just like to be depressed lately, huh?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so, man. Kind of.
Also, Captain, I have one more thing to show off real quick.
Hell no. Go ahead.
I Motor City Comic Con yesterday, and I got something from the GOAT, Nicholas Draper Ivy. I got that Akira print signed.
So what's that solo cam? I got a solo cam on this one. I'll be aside. That's hard. That's hard as fuck. I like that.
Yeah, man.
The only thing I read this week was Space Ghost and
Coast to Coast.
Space Ghost. I forgot about Space
Ghost and The Thing on the Doorstep. Jesus. The Thing on the Doorstep is tripping. It's so good. And then of course I read Witchblade. So that was where my playlist was today. Where this week.
Me too.
Yes, I'm on the show.
For me, and again, I don't think I talked about this in the last episode, but I have been reading, obviously, She Spawn, issue 1, video on that coming soon. I think this next Wednesday, probably. Videos have been just a little bit slower, y'all, so I apologize. My editor literally got into a car accident and his arm's been broken. So I've been having to actually try to schedule time to edit stuff myself or find somebody else in my other pool of editors I know to fill in while he's recovering. Because he says he only needs a week, which is crazy to me, but hey, whatever he says. So yeah, you'll get a video for She Spawn and a video on Ben 10 as well, the Dynamite Ben 10 that just dropped.
That's what I read too, Ben 10. Not for anything that I cared for, but because there were Ben 10 fans in my comment section.
This nigga here. Lastly, one that I've been thoroughly enjoying. This is probably my favorite read of the past week that I really want to put people onto. Again, I'll be doing a video on this really soon, and I'll probably be interviewing the writer for this. I've been speaking to him behind the scenes. But y'all, for the first time in the history of my channel, I have been reached out to by a publisher and asked to cover a particular book of theirs. And I was like, you know what? Cool. And y'all already know my policy, because I try to make sure that I have a form of authenticity and transparency with y'all when I recommend books, because I really only do full videos on books on the channel that I thoroughly enjoy and really believe in. And this will be another one of them, being Midnight Tiger by Ray Anthony Height. And oh my God, hold on, I'm fucking up.
Ow.
Damn it.
Behind the scenes.
By Sky Tiger.
Studio Sky.
Studio Sky Tiger. Jesus Christ, I was trying to get it on screen so people can see it. This is very interesting. If you guys are into Spider-Man in any extent, Static by any extent, Invincible, it has a similar like tonality to this. You're gonna follow this young man in his adventures being a young hero in his city, and you're gonna see a lot of themes around, again, him being the only one to care about his small city. Because I think in a lot of different instances, when you're looking at characters like a Luke Cage, sometimes a Daredevil, you tend to see their counterparts like only be concerned with the larger threats to the national or global security. And when I was looking at Buddy in his city in Apollo Bay, it's just him. It's just big him. And funny enough, Ernie, I was told that I'll be getting a hardcover of that soon too. But I want to throw him some money because I don't want to only get shit for the free ski.
I got that. Oh no, I got that. The Evo joint coming my way soon. I guess whenever he gets it finished, I got that Evo joint coming. That was a man. Also, funny story. I actually found some of this in singles at my shop recently.
Oh shit.
Yep.
And the touring Sark cover he has is fire.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, y'all be on the watch. I'm hitting him up to ask because, funny enough, I looked at the website and I don't think you can buy any issues directly from the site right now.
Not yet.
So yeah, I'm gonna again an interview with him coming soon. And to John Stewart's question way earlier, my bad, brother, for not getting to it. I do not. He wants to know, do we have any interviews planned with any of the nominees from the Eisners before the actual awards drop? I don't. I did my interview with Steph like a couple weeks ago, and that shit took me quite literally almost half a year to get because she was as busy as shit.
I will be talking to Kelly Thompson on the 9th.
Oh shit.
9th of June, we'll be talking about Buffy, presumably Angel, and we'll probably end up talking about Absolute Wonder Woman on some level, but we'll see. I haven't decided how far we're gonna go on that one, but also gonna talk about the Eisners and my artist Quinn McGowan and some of the team from Noir is the New Black. They will be coming on to do an interview with me soon as well to talk about the Eisner nominated book.
Let's go!
Shout out y'all, man! And I'm gonna speak this into existence here. This is gonna happen. In 3 years' time, 5 maximum. 2 to 3 of us, whenever Kiori decides to get off her ass and write her comic because she be fucking lollygagging, you will see 2 of us or 3 of us or maybe 4 of us if JP ever like dips his toe into that water. You will see us with an Eisner nominated book. I speak that into existence here. Something from Echelon or a book myself will be Eisner nominated. I'm gonna speak that into existence here.
I was gonna say shit. I'm already I'm working my way.
I'm a bit in the can and I'm writing some more shit, but we gonna make it. We gonna get it done. Honestly, I already feel like we got like 1 or 2 books in Echelon now that I think could possibly be that. But I gotta get it out into the shops, into the ether, into the people. And again, that being said, again, for anybody that is new to the channel, there's a couple things I need to let you guys know about. First and foremost, big thing for me and my publication. If you guys don't know, that I am a co-owner of a publisher by the name of Echelon Graphic Novels. We do a lot of amazing stuff when it comes to books in our own stores. We also help people make their own books as well. We take on clients and sometimes we'll publish books that we believe in as far as that goes. And right now we have a Kickstarter that is going on for our trade paperback that we call the Gambit. This is going to be a trade that, let me get it on the screen, is essentially going to be a sampler of sorts. We are going to give you guys 5, that's right, 5 first issues of our flagship books. Reaper, my own book, Slade and Ash, which is our first flagship series, Briarlands, Blackmore, as well as Ipswich. Books that range from fantasy to gothic horror to action to things of that nature. You'll find all that stuff in there. And you'll also have additional preview pages of other books that we have getting published with us as well from people that we've assisted in making books that we believe in. So if you guys want to assist with that goal of that, you can either just go to Kickstarter and just type in Echelon, and that'll be like the first thing you see there. Or I'm going to put it, I don't know why I didn't do it beforehand. I'm going to put the link to it here in the description of the video so you guys can go support and back that, or at bare minimum, share that around to all your friends and family, because we have a little bit over a month left and we lagging a little bit behind, but I have faith. I'm not too worried about it. We're going to get that going.
Brother.
We're going to get that going. Next up in video scheduling. Again, if this is your first time on the channel, I am Captain Diesel. Kaori is coming in and out for whatever reason. This is the Captain's Lounge. Not the Captain's Lounge, fuck. This is Captain Diesel's Dojo. The Dojo is a channel where I talk about, I've been focusing heavily on comics, but I get into things from horror to movies to shows, anything I have an interest in. And comics just been where my heart has been for damn near a year now. So I've been diving really heavily into comics. So again, you guys will get 2 streams a week from me. You will get this stream on Sundays where we discuss everything comic books and Polish therapy. It's usually myself and Dr. Kaori Knight, but JP and Ernie have been like the damn near unofficial co-host at this point for this stream. Tuesdays, you guys will get Captain's Lounge with me and my good fellow JP, the other JP, darker skin, light skin JP. And we get into a lot of. He's like a caramel nigga. I don't think he's quite creamy yet. He tell you that himself, I think. We get into more pop cultural things there in regards to things that are going on within the nerd sphere in culture, and we tend to also try to get into certain aspects in regards to parasocial relationships and things of that nature. So you guys can expect that from that stream. That's at Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern every week. And this Tuesday, funny enough, we're going to be going over the casting stuff for the new Batman movie, as well as I'm bringing on 2 of my music OGs that we're going to be talking about this Drake album and discussing and breaking down some things around it. Albums, yeah. I think he dropped 3. And there's some conversation to be had, I feel like. So I'm bringing on all the OGs to have different perspectives of people that have been listening to his music and music for a long time. And again, I love bouncing ideas off of people that are older than me that have different perspectives on things of that nature. So we'll have a lot of conversation around that. And also the situation with the AP stuff. Again, a lot of things that are going on in pop culture. And usually before this past week, you guys will get 2 videos from me and uploaded a week just around whatever nerd stuff I upload around. It may be a little bit backed up. For sure, next week you guys are getting at bare minimum 1. I'll try to get 2 out because I'll have to edit myself. But with my editor literally having this car accident, is putting me back behind a little bit. So I'm going to have to kind of double back to see what videos that I can edit myself and which one's going to have another editor cover until he can recover. Because this is me and Buddy go together like this at this point. So I don't want to just try to replace him with somebody else a long haul. I just want to try to make sure that I can sustain and keep the ship afloat until he gets back and we can get back to business as usual. So that is everything in regards to myself and the channel, how you guys can support me. Co-host, what do you guys have going on that you want to tell everybody else about? Or they can find you.
I have an interview dropping on Tuesday with Mark and Shay of Crimson Sleeper Studios for their book Scion #2. They funded that Kickstarter within 25 hours, so shout out to them. The book is looking to be phenomenal, and I am hyped at the hard work they've put together for that. Plus, we just recorded the weekly show for Comics Unmasked a little bit ago. We dove into the Marvel Rivals drama. We dug into the piracy nonsense. We dove into the Eisners like we did here. So that was a good time. And sometime this week, we will be chatting with Scott Snyder about DC So White. So look out for that.
Yeah, I stay tuned around that because, yeah. Just mark down May 28th on your calendars and just be ready. I'll say that. Oh yeah, there's some more Marvel Rivals drama around Devil Dinosaur and Lunel, but we'll talk about that on Tuesday too. Funny enough, so you'll get a conversation around that then. Ernie, what do you have going on for the people?
Oh man. Well, I'm working on a Kamen Rider video. Because I just finished Kamen Rider Gav.
About time, brother.
Midst of I shot it like a week. I shot it last week. I'm going through footage to put together because I mean it's 50 episodes a season. So I mean, come on, give me a little bit of a break there. But no, doing that, doing a what the fuck is Kamen Rider video. And then I also have got a Crownsville video the Robo is still slaving away at. And there are a couple of other things. There's probably some books that I'm going to make some impromptu videos about. I kind of recently went back through Bitch Planet. So I'm kind of thinking about talking about that again.
Fucking Bitch Planet.
Yeah, gonna talk about a little Bitch Planet. Gonna do a video for Feral here before too long, and also just talk about stuff that I haven't talked about. Well, I am gonna do a video, as some of you have probably peeped. I've been drawing almost this entire time we've been talking. I did a video not too terribly long ago talking about how to how to create your own comic, but I did it mostly from a writer's perspective. I'm going to be doing another video talking about it from a artist perspective, and maybe even though I haven't done as much professional work as maybe some others, I've done enough that I kind of have a pretty good idea of some of the things you need to be looking out for, things you want to be thinking about, the things that you might want to consider, and maybe how to communicate with someone who is writing the book that you're working on based on some things I have recently learned from people in the industry about other people in the industry. Well, I'll share later once we're no longer alive, because it's kind of hilarious who it's about.
Captain, I have a
yes.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Did we cover the Hall of Fame nominations this year for the Eisners?
No,
I did not know.
We are some broke ass niggas because we missed one of the greatest things that could have possibly been announced, because the GOAT himself, Dennis Cowan, is being inducted into the Eisner Hall of Fame. We all should be put to shame.
Shout out to
40
Walking Black
lashes.
Excellence.
40 eyelashes, all of us.
40 lashes.
Look, brother, it was a rough couple months here finishing out this school shit. I'm still tired from that shit being done. Kaori, what do you got?
I'm I really am I really am going to sit down and actually edit the videos for Witchblade and Tin Can Society. Yes, because this week I don't have a class to teach. I don't have to be around dumb bitches. So
okay.
I am going to edit those videos and get those posted. I also have some TikTok going out, but in terms of our DC So White thing, I am restructuring all 3 of my channels. While Kaori's Corner doesn't too much have anything to do.
Oh no, baby girl!
Wow, for once it wasn't Diesel who left early. Oh my god!
Shaboing boing, brother. Let's come on now. Let's.
My computer hates me so much. Okay, can y'all hear me now?
We hear you now.
Okay. Anyway, while Kaori's Corner doesn't really have anything to do with like comic books or anything like that, I do kind of want to pull that out there because I will be talking about DC So White on fucking everything. So
same here. Last thing
Those
on
skits
my
have been
end,
hilarious though.
Last thing on my end, I've talked about this on a couple different platforms. If you guys were watching my interview I did with Navy Montel the other day, shout out to him. I talked about this there. But I am currently writing a book, and this is going to be another book that I'm probably going to end up publishing with my publisher, Echelon Graphic Novels again. It's going to be a 5-issue horror series. And I bring this up just because it's more so also to kind of get more conversation around the Kickstarter going on. And again, what are the things that will make this take a little bit longer is if we have to fund things directly out of pocket and not have help from the Kickstarter. And that is a book by the name of Oscarville that I am working on developing right now. What you guys are looking at is the cover art for issue 1 that we have done, the A cover. And if you go a little bit further, I have a variant cover that is also done for this story. This is going to be probably the most difficult endeavor I've taken on in regards to writing, because I'm handling a lot of different themes that are very layered and a little bit more complicated to tackle, as well as I'm, writing women in this story. And I'm used to just writing people that I'm familiar with women, but I think when you're not something, it makes it a little bit more difficult to write from somebody else's perspective. So I want to be, again, having women help me out with writing for them and stuff. But I'm excited for this. This is a big passion project for me. So this book will get made a lot sooner if we can get this Kickstarter fully funded in the next couple months, or next month or some change here. Cody James, that gives me Silent Hill. Funny enough, Silent Hill was a inspiration for what you'll see from the story. So you guys can look out for that. But that's something that's coming up soon for me. That is all we have here. Again, y'all, this has been a dope stream. This has been a long week. Thank you guys so much for all the support on these streams up to this point. Also, saying it here, this is the first time I've had since I've done it. We're officially at 10K on the channel. We are at 10,000 subscribers.
Let's go.
This has been 2 years in the making, a lot of time that I put into this channel, finding direction, trying to build an audience, trying to find out how I wanted to structure videos, what videos I wanted to try to cover, things of that nature. And you guys watching this and watching this after the fact helped make this dream come true for me. I've always wanted to be a creator and be in these spaces and talking about comics and nerdy stuff. And you guys have really made a young man's dream come true in that regard. So I appreciate y'all. This has been, again, a long time coming. So thank y'all, and we'll probably have like a celebration stream at some point we'll probably just talking about it Tuesday with the homies when they pull up. But I wanted to just thank all of y'all here for getting here up to this point. But that's it. That's all we got. And again, y'all be back Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern sharp for all the fun conversation around everything we're gonna get into for the Captain's Lounge. So again, this has been Captain Diesel of Captain Diesel's Dojo with the Baba Yaga of comics, Blur Without Fear himself, Jay Penumber, the creamy nigga himself, and Dr. K. Knight, the crazy lady herself, for Police Therapy. And we'll see you guys next time. But remember, forever and always,
You're now watching the Captain.
be good people, y'all. Peace.
Come and play with me. We control it like how you